Yo, live stream part two. Welcome to the JY's TV show. You know what? One day, I hope I have my own TV show. I want to be like the black version of Jeremy Carr. I want to help to solve people's problems because I think life is really simple, and I think people just make life harder than what it really is. I got a phone call. Oh, let me turn my phone on silent. I got a phone call from one of my people them earlier, and he usually phones me up asking me questions about electrical stuff. Anyway, he's called man up today, and he weren't asking me nothing to do with electrical stuff. He's asking me about property. Now, I assume obviously he ain't bought his own property yet, but he's looking to buy a property close by to where he is. And obviously, if a man don't know nothing, then he's just gonna obviously call me and ask me for advice, innit? Yeah, because obviously he knows that I've done it before. Yes, Preeti, yes. Yes, Nadia. Anyway, a man's called me up today asking me about advice on how to buy a property and that. And whilst we were talking, he said that basically he's told other people about, that he wants to start buying properties and fixing them up. And the people them around him have basically told him, when you start buying a property and fixing it up, even the process to even get there, you're gonna come across pure red tape. Gonna be plenty of problems. I'm thinking to myself, this is what happens, if you ever want to get someone to tear down your dream, shit. Ooh. Still alive? Yeah. If you ever want to get someone to tear down your dream, tell them about how great you want your success to be. Yeah? Tell them about your big plans. If you ever want a small mind to crush your dreams, tell them about your big plans. Yeah. Still working, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. If you ever have any problems, fuck. One sec. Yes, man, like AYLDN. Yeah. So, if you ever have any dreams, yeah, and you want someone to tear them down, tell it to a small mind. Tell it to an average thinking person. Because all that's going to happen, they're going to tell you about everything that can go wrong. They're going to tell you about all the problems. I want to start buying and selling cars soon. I told a man a few months ago that I want to start buying and selling cars. He's dabbled in it in himself. Yeah, he's done it himself before. The first thing he told me, you're going to have all these different problems, Insurance costs this much. You might buy cars and they're a bit faulty. You might get ripped off. I'm thinking to myself, hold on a minute. You're doing it yourself. So how can you tell me that I'm going to have problems and I shouldn't basically do it? That's what a man's saying to me. A man's saying to me, I basically shouldn't do it. But you're doing it yourself. That's like me saying to a man, don't ever become an electrician. If a man asks me, should he become an electrician? I'll say to him, look, I don't like it myself. I don't like being an electrician. But if you want to do it, do it. I'm not going to tell a man, don't become an electrician. Because I know people who are electricians. They've been doing it for 20 years. And they will tell me, oh, how they don't like the job and that. All right, cool. There's a lot of people out here, they work jobs they don't like. That's fine. But you've been doing it for 20 years. Why have you not got other plans to do different things? I can't take advice from someone like that. I ain't gonna mention no names, but man got family members around me. I've told them about my vending machine business. And they said they think the vending machine business is stupid. But what they need to realize, if I never started my vending machine business, you know, I wouldn't be in this house making this video right now. If I never started my vending machine business, I wouldn't have had an extra income on the side. So I wouldn't have had the confidence to resign from work. I wouldn't have thought to myself, all right, boom, I'm an electrician, I'm self-employed, I can get work here and there. And I also have my vending machine business on the side. Let me buy a house now, whilst I've still got a full-time employment. Let me buy a house now. Then let me resign from work. Because obviously, if I don't buy a house at that time and I go self-employed, I might have to wait 2 years or something like that to show my earnings. So I won't be able to buy a property right then and there. If I don't have my vending machine business on the side and I'm not self-employed, I wouldn't have the confidence to think to myself, all right, cool. Once I got this property, without a full-time job, I can survive because I've got 2 streams of income. If I didn't have my vending machine business, I wouldn't have been as confident to resign from work. So if I'd listened to the people around me who said they think my vending machine business is stupid, I would have gave it up. Yeah. Told people about my vending machine business idea, they're like, oh, you really gonna make any money off of it? It's not about that. It's about taking risks. It's about stepping outside your comfort zone. I've had someone come to this house and they were working at a job, right? They was earning, let's say, 35 grand a year, and they had a specific job role. They got another offer for the exactly the same job elsewhere, yeah? Paying them double, paying them 70 grand a year. You know, they turned it down. They got offered the job, but they turned it down. You know why? Because they said that God said it's not their time. It's not God, right? I'm not even saying whether God exists or not. It's them themselves, right? The voice in them, inside of them, right? Their confidence was telling them that 70 grand a year, they're not worth it. That extra pay, that double salary that they're going to get, they were afraid. They were afraid that they couldn't meet the requirements. When really and truly they have, but they just lacked confidence. I know, man. They will say, oh, no, I wouldn't tell you not to do this YouTube thing, Jay. That's because I already started it. Once I start making a little bit of money now, it might take a good little while, and obviously, man still need to flip in, get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours worth of watch time. I'm getting there surely. But a certain man I know, if I told him about I'm going to start a YouTube channel, they'll say, nah, don't do it. If I told them, yeah, you know, I'm going to go on YouTube and just talk the truth, say what I want, yeah, quote unquote, talk smack, they'll say, nah, don't do it. But hold on a minute. If I didn't start my YouTube channel, I wouldn't have wrote a book. Now, guys, I've actually wrote this book now. I know I've been talking about it for a long time. So I finished the book and it's off with the editor. Yeah? Once it comes back, then I'll get it formatted. I'll create the front cover for the book, and then I'll start selling it. So there will be links for the book. I'll just stick it on Amazon and eBay or whatever in it. Yeah? But I wouldn't have wrote a book. I met someone before. They said to me, once you write that book, email me. I work for the BBC. I can get you an interview. One thing leads to another. Don't listen to no one who talks about, yeah, just get a comfortable job and just do the exact same thing all day, every day, yeah? So as I said in my videos before, yeah, there's many people out here, they just do the 9 to 5, get on a train at Seven Sisters, ride the Victoria line down to Euston. They do that all the time. Yeah, do that every day. They've been doing it for 20 years. And they wonder why nothing in their life has changed. Nothing in their life has changed because they're doing exactly the same thing every fucking day. Afraid to step out their comfort zone. Afraid to take risks. What people do is, before they want to start a new business, and they kind of have the same mindset as the people I was talking about before. So you might tell someone your business idea and they will tell you about all the negatives. Well, that's what the average person will do. They'll think about all the negatives. But you kind of have to override the negatives. You have to be willing to fail. That's people's problem. They look at the odds and they think to themselves, all right, cool. The odds are that I'm going to fail this business venture. So do you know what? Give it a pass. I ain't gonna try it. Give it a pass. Me, I don't mind failing. Yeah, I've been successful in this and that. Yeah, been able to. Yeah, but there's a lot of things that I failed at. No matter. You might attempt 98 things, but on the 99th attempt, you will pass. You may succeed. You only fail when you quit. Man, for keep going. Anyway. Yeah, AYLDN. Yeah, start up a YouTube thing, man. Right. Oh shit, I got a can of Coke in the video. This might be some copyright thing. You know, I was at a job once before. And if any of you lot have seen that video that I made when I was talking about buying a property in Egypt, if you notice, the background of the video was different from all other videos. Yeah, I think there was like a poster of, I was working at a construction site and there was a poster of the building once it was complete. And I think it had the main contractor's name in the back. There's me like a dummy, filming in I think it was like a meeting room, right? With another company's logo in the back. I pretty much got banned from that construction site, you know. They wanted to fire me. So the company I was working for wanted to fire me because the principal contractor of that construction site saw my videos. Yeah. And how did they see my videos? Someone leaked my videos onto the construction site. And everyone was taking a piss out of man. I didn't really give a fuck. I was thinking, boy, you know, people are taking a piss, but It is what it is, isn't it? Yeah? Again, YouTube. Man's taking a risk. Yeah. I could lose friends. I could lose family members over this. Yeah. Because obviously I have a passion for what I talk about. And there's a lot of people in my family, they have that mindset where they think, oh, you know, because you're a certain color skin, you're not going to get as far as the next person. You have to work twice as hard for half the result. And a lot of what I say rubs people up the wrong way. That's probably why I've got, what, 5 people watching right now, yeah? Right. So, AYLDN, yeah? I'm assuming he's white. Nadia, she's not black. Pretty Core, she's not black. And obviously, no shit, you know who you are, fam. You're not black, innit? But it is what it is. Why have you got a vendetta against Coke, man? AYLDN, how are you black if you've got a picture of a white man as your YouTube profile icon picture thing? Come on, fam. Unless you're, nah, fam. There's no way. I can't enlarge you or nothing like that. But you look like a white man, fam. You need to change it, man. You as well, man. Has a man got a white man as his profile icon picture thing, man? Come on, man. What going for you, man? But yeah, so man for take risk. And going back onto what I said about, you know, starting a vending machine business, having the confidence to leave my workplace because I know I'm gonna have two forms of income. I bought a property, obviously the one I'm in now, yeah, in Northampton. And after I bought a property in Northampton, oh, a black woman, oh shit. All right, okay, cool. After I bought a property in Northampton, I had a few thousand to my name or whatever in it. And I was thinking to myself, right, boom. Yeah, I know you're a Sikh, pretty cool, innit? I was thinking to myself, all right, boom. Work was kind of slowing down at the time. And I was kind of just spending my savings. And I thought to myself, you know what? In about a year's time, 12 months' time, I would have nothing to show for this money that I've spent. But at the time, I couldn't get a job. I didn't want to get a job. Right? But I hate working for other people. I thought to myself, you know what? I've got this comfort, I've got this safety blanket, if you want to call it. With this money, I ain't gonna want to get a job, right? Because I know I got money in my bank. So I got rid of my money and I bought a property. If I can, I'll leave a link in the description box below. You can watch that video about me buying a property in Egypt. But yeah, so yeah, man, for step out of their comfort zone, man. One thing leads to another. You're gonna fail from time to well, you're gonna fail quite frequently, but it is what it is, man. I don't mind failing because at the end of the day, life is about taking risks. You know how many people have died and they would love to be on this planet right now so that they can take risks, so that they can do the things that they always wanted to do. I've got family members that have passed away. I've got to do it for them. They would love the opportunity to be in my position, to step out of their comfort zone, to take risks. Even certain times, and I made a video about this as well, so I don't want to say too much because it's going to kind of spoil the video. But even certain times, I get lazy. I don't want to go running and that. But I think to myself, you know what? And I do pass these people as well. There's some disabled person, someone with special needs in a wheelchair. They would love to be in my position to be able to go for a run, but they can't for whatever reason. You don't want to take risks. You got a healthy mind, healthy body. You want to be comfortable. Next time you don't want to take a risk. Think about the little children that are in Great Ormond Street Hospital. Think about them. They would love to be in your position. To take risks. They would love to be in a position where they can fail and recover from it, bounce back. Trust me, you don't know how lucky you are to be alive, boy. And one of the things I hate is I hate when people, you know, I like to talk about like people committing suicide and stuff. If you commit suicide, you are a selfish person. How many people are dead right now? Innocent people are dead. People who have died of cancer at age of 30, it don't even matter what age. Innocent people who, you know, just wanted to do the right thing in life, they're dead. They died young, died early, died for no apparent reason. Man got lit down by a lorry. And you want to take your life? You're selfish. You got to live your life for the people that are not around no more. Got them little girls that were locked up in somewhere in America, some madman locked up some girls in a basement for 10 years, 15 years. Shh, say no names, say no names. AYLDS, say no names, fam. You got little girls locked up in the basement. They would love to be free. They'd love to be in a position that most of us are in, but they're not. Because there's someone's sex toy in an underground bunker. And you want to take your life when there's people who, I was going to say dying to be where you are, but yeah. There are people who are desperate to be in your position, and you're going to take your life? Are you serious? You should be, well, they can't be ashamed of themselves because they're dead, but it's selfish. Selfish. I don't give a fuck what I'm going through. I ain't taking my life for shit. How can I take my life and I've got a family member who's passed away who'd love to be in my position? Even certain times, like the other day, right, I was painting my house. I painted, I think I finished at like 10 o'clock or whatever. I done one coat of painting. Obviously, I know someone, they started their first, I think it was their first day, first night on the night shift. I think to myself, well, I ain't got to get up early in the morning. Yeah? The only reason why I didn't put a second coat of paint on is because I can't be bothered. When I know someone who I talk to, I'm close to, they're starting their night shift, they have to work from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. They're doing the graveyard shift. I'm like, you know what? If that person is working right now, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm going to work right now as well. That's the mentality you need to have. If you ever feel lazy, oh, I can't bother to exercise, get your ass out and exercise. Yeah, because there's someone who's disabled who would love to be in your position to have a healthy body. And you're just taking it easy. You're afraid to take risks. Just remember, there's someone dead, you know, who'd love to be in your position to take a risk. Even if you look like a fool, as long as what you do, you believe in, that's the main thing. I made a video before talking about, I think it was the video where I went down to my vending machine, where my vending machine was in Islington. and I made a little vlog, and I think I took my bike down there, whatever, in it, and I was talking about the lights that I installed in the community centre. I used to sell lights on the Habitat store, and there was one time where I bought a bunch of lights. Yeah, like I think 50 lights. I filled up my mum's attic with all these lights. She was going mad when I pulled up outside the house with all these lights. And to promote these lights, to sell these lights, I got one of the lights and I made it into like a test dummy. Yeah, I connected the light to a plug so that I could go in people's shops and plug it in and show them this is how the light works, whatever. Innit? I used to walk into shops, people used to smirk and laugh and think it's funny. Like, I don't know, maybe I was black, maybe it just looked stupid, it don't matter, innit? People used to smirk and laugh. But what they need to realize is this is the attitude you need to have if you want to be successful. You need to be fearless. You need to not give a fuck what people think. These people that are smirking and laughing, these are the same people that are working for someone else. Most of these people don't have no dreams, or they fuck your dreams. Yeah, these people don't have a plan B. These people don't think about, okay, boom, I'm going to work this job for a couple of years, then I'm going to try and do my own thing. And they want to laugh at me? Come on, Kazi. So, let them laugh. Let them laugh at your plans. I remember one time I was standing outside B&Q in Enfield, and I was handing out leaflets. So I got a limited company registered, whatever, and I was handing out leaflets, and I saw someone from the ends that like man kind of used to roll with or whatever, innit? And he's come up to me and he's approached me and he's talking to me. Now, people would have thought I was like some fucking Jehovah's Witness, yeah? I'm standing outside, listen to this, I'm standing outside B&Q. I think it was a Sunday as well. Wearing a shirt, white shirt and black trousers, handing out leaflets. He's approached me now and he's chatting to me or whatever, and he's like, what are you up to? And I say, yeah, I'm just trying to promote my electrical business. And he's like, oh, okay. Like, probably thinking like, yeah, like, my man's a madman standing outside B&Q on a Sunday on his jacks, handing out leaflets. But this is the same man that's got his own place, yeah? It's the same man, I don't need to worry about money for the moment. Yeah? It's the same man, I got things in another country. I ain't afraid to step out my comfort zone. Like for me, let's say like public speaking and stuff like that, yeah? That's not my comfort zone. I don't have experience talking to 200 people, but boy, it has to be done. Because again, there's people who have left my life who would love to be in a position. I know they wouldn't have done it themselves because, yeah, that might not be their thing. But when I think to myself, you know what? If it makes me uncomfortable or whatever, so be it. Who gives a fuck? I've got family members, they're not around no more. They love to be in my position so that they can, you know, do whatever, make something of themselves. I've got to do it for them. Right, any talking points? Any talking points? Come on, guys, man. Give me something to chat about. Can't keep talking about risk. All right, boom. I'm gonna have to think on my feet, think on my feet, think fast, think fast. All right, boom. So there's a girl in America. I ain't gonna fling no names, I ain't gonna say no names. But there's a girl in America, she's been slammed here for talking about, saying something like she don't want a 9-to-5 guy, innit? Now there's bare man who get pissed off with that kind of thing. It's basically like female hypergamy. There's a lot of men out here that don't like the idea of a girl that don't want a guy who works a 9 to 5 or is content with working a 9 to 5. Me, I don't give a fuck if there are lots of women out there who talk about they don't want a guy who is a 9 to 5 worker. You know why? Because I know I'm destined to be more than a 9 to 5 worker. But the average man walking around just wants to be an average plain Joe. So when they hear statements like that, it pisses them off. Because they think, wow, I wouldn't have a chance with this girl. First of all, that's one fucking person anyway, so you shouldn't allow one person's opinion to make you feel low as a man. And secondly, man them, yeah, we need to be striving for more. We've all got leadership in us, yeah. For some man, it's buried deeper. For certain man, it comes out easier, whatever, innit? Yeah, certain men are easier, can influence others and be more of a leader than other people, quite easier, But we're all destined to be leaders. Stop settling for mediocrity. When I hear girls talk about, female nature, female hypergamy, if you lose your job or, you fall on a hard time, she'll leave you. That stuff don't affect me. That stuff does not affect me. I don't give a fuck. Not saying that I can't fall on hard times. Not saying that I can't lose my job. Trust me, I've been fired from bare jobs. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. I've been fired from bare jobs. Yeah, I can always find another girl. Mm. If I fall on hard times, I'm gonna bounce back. And that's the thing. Women, let me say something about women. Women like a strong man, right? And they also like a man who can bounce back. They want that survival instinct from a man. Yeah? They want to know that if this house that this man owns, that we all live in as a family, if it burns down, will he be able to build us another house over a period of time? Man ain't got no magic powers out here. Man can't just, yeah. But if we lost everything, will we be able to bounce back? That's the ultimate survival, yeah? Can you bounce back? There's a lot of millionaires out here, yeah? But a lot of them, if they lost everything, could you get it back? Apparently Donald Trump, I think, obviously he was rich before, right? I think he lost everything and he got it back. That's a real businessman. Man, there's a lot of people out here who can achieve something one time because they might have got a bit lucky or they might have, shook the right hands, kissed the right asses, yeah? But that's like a one-hit wonder. Can you get it back? So that's what women like to know a man's strong, innit? That's why women do this thing called the pullback. The pullback. This is why I love YouTube and the internet. If there's one thing that guys need to learn about women, it's the fucking pullback. I'm gonna make a video about this. Yeah. I ain't gonna say no names, but there's certain people watching now. They all know about the pullback, innit? Yeah? But I ain't saying no names, but certain people know about the pullback. And then certain people that know how to handle the pullback as well. But the pullback, oh my God, female manipulation 101. When was the first time I experienced a pullback? The first time I experienced a pullback, and back then man didn't know how to handle the pullback, yeah? The pullback didn't even last long, yeah? What, 12 hours or something like that, yeah? I ain't really gonna talk too much because I wrote about this in my book as well, but basically I was seeing a girl before and boom, it was on Christmas Day as well. obviously a man talks to a girl every single day, innit? Yeah, so you get the good night text and then you expect a good morning text, innit? So you wake up at 9 o'clock and there's no good morning text on Christmas morning, innit? So you're like, ah, yeah, cool. An hour goes by and you're like, right, okay, cool. She might have slept in late, innit? Like, it might have been a late one for her, innit? Yeah, boom. And next hour goes by, it's 11 o'clock, bam, nothing. One sec, Daryl, yeah, one sec. Let me just tell this story. So the next hour's gone by, and yeah, boom. No text message, nothing like that. Innit? Man's looking at your phone. You know them one that you're looking at your phone and you're waiting for your girlfriend to message you, or if you're a girl, you're waiting for your boyfriend to message you, and they ain't messaged you, innit? Like, it's a bit out of character, innit? But there's me being a bit silly and, you know, instead of just maybe contacting her or something like that, which I don't recommend anyone do, yeah. But at the time, I didn't understand about the pullback in it, so I didn't even know that you shouldn't contact them in it. But anyway, boom. So instead of me contacting her, I didn't do nothing at first, in it, yeah. So hours are going by now, yeah. Like it's 2, 3 p.m. I'm thinking like, bro, what going for this girl? She ain't messaged me. It's Christmas Day, innit? Yeah. Boom. I've gone to a family member's house and I wasn't seeing this girl too long, so no one knew that I had a girlfriend or nothing like that. So anyway, the family members asked me, what are you saying? Like, you've got a girlfriend or whatever? And I said, yeah, I got a girl. I'm seeing someone. And he's like, oh, okay. How comes you're not at her house? What is she doing for Christmas? And I said, well, she's not of, the Christian faith or nothing like that. Not that I am, whatever, innit? But she's of a different faith. So she don't celebrate Christmas, whatever, innit? So they said, oh, okay, so what's she doing then? She with her family. I said, I don't know what she's doing. I ain't spoke to her today, innit? And they're like, they're the family member and the family member's wife said, oh, that's a bit strange. You ain't spoke to your girlfriend all day on Christmas Day. And I said, yeah, you know what? It is a bit strange. I thought it was just me or whatever, innit? I was like, oh, you need to call her to find out, like if anything's happened to her or whatever, innit? Yeah? And I didn't want to do it because I knew there was some kind of game. I knew she was playing some kind of game or something like that, innit? But anyway, I ended up fucking calling the girl. And yeah, that's where the problem started from there, innit? So I ain't gonna talk too much because it's in my book, so I don't want to spoil it, innit? But that was the first time I received a pullback. Yeah, she intentionally did not message me the whole day to see how I would react, and the way I should have handled it, do nothing. If a girl don't text me or don't call me, yeah, do nothing. Wait for her to contact me. So she's going to contact you or not. So you don't need to worry about messaging this girl, double messaging her, double texting her, nothing like that. I've had it. Chatting to girls on Instagram before I met up with them for the first time, whatever. Talking to them for like 5-6 days straight. Yeah, just constant boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Then bam, one day the momentum just stopped. Boom. Like, right, the girl just disappeared. Obviously, these times man knows, all right, wait for her to contact me, whatever, innit? The next day she hits me up. Yeah. Oh, there was something wrong with my phone. That's why I couldn't message you. Yeah. Cool. I know it was bullshit, innit? Yeah. Now, I don't even think women are playing like a game, like this pullback thing. I think it's a subconscious thing. I think they just do it. Like they don't even know they're doing it. It's more like a subconscious thing, innit? But yeah, the pullback, that's a serious one. That's what every man needs to learn, innit? So if you don't know what the pullback is, go on YouTube and search. Like, there's bare man that talk about it. One of my guys I like to listen to AMS, innit? Yeah, but you might not like. He might be too explicit for you, or whatever, innit? Yeah. There's bare man on YouTube that talk about the pullback. That's like female psychology 101. Female psychology 101. All right, let me get to this question. What do you think about living overseas and experiencing other cultures? Right. I actually made a video today. So this is Daryl's question. He said, what do you think about living overseas and experiencing other cultures? I know people from the UK, yeah? Nothing's going on in their life, yeah? And they think that going to America it's going to change their life. Yeah? They're not going to America to start a business, or they ain't got a job lined up in America. They're just going because nothing's going on in England. So they think, okay, nothing's going on in England, let me go to America. And they think their life's going to change. But the problem is, they think they're going to go out there and live a life like Chris Brown, ATL, fucking Jay-Z, Beyonce, and they don't go that way. They don't go that way. You're going to be the same. Listen, you can change your environment, but if the mindset don't change, you may as well have not left. Yeah, well, what's the famous saying? You can take the kid out of Edmonton, but you can't take the Edmonton out of the kid, right? It's still the same person. So if you ain't got no drive and ambition and you know you don't want to achieve much, when you go to another country, nothing's gonna change. Now you might stumble across something, you might get quote unquote lucky or whatever, but your intentions aren't correct. Yeah, your intentions are right. You should be going out there, right, because of a business opportunity or a job opportunity. You should be going out to America because you think, oh, I need a break. I'm just gonna wing it. I know someone who just needed a break. They need to wing it. They wanted to wing it. A year later, they come back to England. Nothing's been achieved. If they went out to America to travel, yeah, to go backpack, hiking, whatever in it, that's cool. But they went out there because they just think, oh, you know, the life's just gonna get better overnight, yeah. Or after I take a trip to America, you know, magically things are gonna fall into place. They don't go that way. But so to Daryl, if you want to go and move overseas, that's cool. Move overseas. Yeah. Just make sure you're going for the right reasons. Yeah. If you're going to what you're saying, Australia, yeah. If you're going to Australia, go there for a business opportunity. Go there for, you know, a work opportunity. And obviously, as I always say, yeah, the work thing, try not to work for no one for the rest of your life, and you always try and strive to, you know, work for yourself, and even if it's not in that field. Yeah. But move to another country for the right reasons. Me, I need to go to Egypt. Yeah. When I go to Egypt, I need to furnish my property, and I've been fucking procrastinating on it for the longest while. Yeah, but I got shit to do that. Yo, man, like, see, yeah. Well, go on, fam. You there, yeah? Say that. Anyway, fucking forgot what I was gonna say now. Yeah, I need to go to Australia to furnish my property or whatever, innit? Yeah. I'm going over to not Australia, Egypt. I'm going over to Egypt for business. Yeah, I'm going over there for business. I'm not going to Egypt for a little holiday. I'm not going over there to party or to do foolishness around the beach. I'm going over to Egypt for business. And this is what I always say. People need to try different things, step out of their comfort zone. When I go over to Egypt, I might be walking around and think, why the fuck hasn't Egypt got what we've got in the UK? And bam, I can start a business. But again, going back to the original point what I was saying at the beginning of this video, you need to try different things. You never know. The day I go to Egypt to furnish my property might be the day I become a millionaire. But I would have never have known if I stayed put in the UK, if I'd done the same thing over and over again, day in, day out, just go work at this job, never have no ambition to do nothing else but work for the next man. Right, let me share. Obviously, I ain't gonna bail out your name, but yeah, how to make money on eBay. Yeah. They're watching too much people on TV and they're trying to be like them without putting in the work. That's their problem. You're driving, yeah? It's the co-creative media innovators, yeah? But yeah, so there's people out here, right? They want to travel to all these different countries and just to snap what they're doing. Oh yeah, I've been to this country, that country. For what? Likes on Instagram. There's people out here, they want to I know people, they want to travel to 30 countries before they turn 30. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? Yeah, like if that's something you want to do, that's cool, isn't it? Yeah. But like me, when I go on holiday, when I go to another country, I'm thinking business. Yeah, I'm thinking business. I remember I went on holiday with a man, and we went to 2 holidays back to back. Yeah, we went to Czech Republic, then we went to so we went to Prague in Czech Republic, then we went to Dubai. You know, when I was coming back from Dubai, I had extra money. Yeah, so like whatever, I can't remember what the currency in Dubai is, whatever in it. And I thought to myself, this amount of money that I've got, right? Once I exchange it back to pound sterling, I'm gonna lose value, yeah, on this money. So you know what I did? At the time, I installed my second vending machine, which I don't have any vending machines running like that. I had to pack up the business, but I installed my second vending machine. You know what I did? You see the money that I had left over, the extra Dubai money that I had? I didn't bring it back to England and exchange it. You know what I did? I bought bottles of water and put in my suitcase to bring back to the UK to sell my vending machine. That's how I think. Even when I'm on holiday, I'm thinking about business. When I went to the first holiday, as I said, I went to 2 holidays back to back, yeah? When I was at the first location, the vending machine got installed. Yeah, so I'm in Czech Republic and I'm talking to a man in the UK saying, "Yeah, put the vending machine in this part of the building." And I'm doing business whilst I'm on holiday. That's how you have to think. I'm not saying don't go on holiday and relax yourself, but that's where my mind's at. Like I'll be on holiday and I'll be thinking, all right, yeah, boom, like what ain't this country got? I will think to myself sometimes, like, I'm an electrical tester, so I test in people's houses, like I test the electrics in houses and stuff and on construction sites. I think to myself, I'm assuming in Jamaica, they're not hot on the testing, yeah? Because that's more of like a UK thing, like the UK electrical regulations are like up there, innit? Like it's, to a high standards. I know in Jamaica, they don't care about shit like that. I'm thinking to myself, should I go over to Jamaica and try to start up a business? Yeah? Bring some knowledge to Jamaica. Yeah? And you know what, man, I have the right people around as well. One of my uncles-in-law is a builder, and he's been a builder for a long time. So you never know. You never know, that could be a little plan for me still. Yeah, it could change your life, innit? But there's certain people, they don't want to make no change. They don't want to step out of the comfort zone. They don't want to do nothing new. They just want to do the same thing day in, day out, and they wonder why their life don't get any better. You said it's cutting out for you, yeah? You see me? Right, you guys message to say, let me know if you can see me or if it's freezing, yeah? Because someone said that it's cutting out for them, yeah? Mm. Yeah, the American dream is a myth. Mr. Ben 838. I've never been to America, but I assume America is a great place. Obviously, we got a lot of craziness going on in America, and people think America is hell on earth right now, and I don't really think that that's true. Um, you got a lot of quote unquote police brutality in America, and people think that America is the worst place to live. And really and truly, America, just like the UK, is the land of opportunity. That's why I say if you don't bet it out for yourself in either the UK or America, you're failing yourself, man. You're failing yourself. Yeah, Florida's good. Yeah, I ain't been to America yet. If I was gonna go to America, I want to visit New York. Yeah, I want to visit New York because this is why I hate Northampton. Yeah, it's too boring and dead out here. And I made a video the other day about what's it like to live in Northampton as a Londoner. Wait for that video to come up. I want to go to New York because New York is like London times 10. I got a girl cousin who is from the UK and she moved out to America. And she said that things are slow in London. I'm like, how is it slow in London? And she was like, it's just slow. I'm like, right, if London's slow, then boy, I need to go to New York. Because to me, like London is like, Northampton is slow. London's normal, isn't it? Yeah, Northampton is slow. Yeah, if I was gonna move to America, probably, definitely New York. I think places like Atlanta and I think they're quite slow. Just what I heard from other people, and it's a lot slower than places like New York. So maybe even like the West Coast, like California, and that maybe it's a lot slower than New York. But, I wouldn't mind going to New York. I think I would move there. To be fair. How are we doing for time? 52 minutes. This is supposed to be a 5-minute live stream again, you know? Just like I said last time. So, Daryl, what do you actually do in Australia? And fuck living in Australia. You know what they're doing now? Oh my God, I'm sure I read some post on Facebook in Australia. Or I saw a video about Australia they're doing lockdown. They're fucking locking the country down. Yeah. I wish I could find it now, but it's going to take my attention away from the live stream, innit? But I'm sure I read or saw a post or saw a video on Facebook about lockdown in Australia, and they're going fucking mad. Daryl, is Australia on lockdown right now? Someone let me know if Australia is on lockdown. Well, let me. Yeah, I've just looked on the internet. So yeah, they're saying Australia's on lockdown again. That's fucking mad. But I would, they all probably, Nadia, I wouldn't be worried about the fucking spiders in Australia. They probably put the spiders on lockdown on Australia as well, man. That country don't play around. I watched this program called Border Force. If you bring in one leaf from another country, they're gonna seize that shit off you. You can't bring nothing into Australia. $20,000. Oh my God. Check out my man's comment. Ben's comment. Ben 838. A $20,000, well, probably Australian dollar fine for breaking the lockdown rules. No fucking way. Come on, fam. Yeah, when I was watching that program, Border Force Australia, I think it's in Melbourne or something like that. They don't fuck about. Yeah, they got a lot of people from like East Asia or whatever, innit? they try to bring in food from their country, they seize that off them straight away. You ain't bringing in no food from no other country. They don't ramp. Yeah, well, I don't think Australia is the place to be right now. $20,000 fine for breaking the lockdown rules. That is mad. That is mad, boy. Yeah, so Ben said that basically he went over to Australia. Let me find the. Oh no, sorry, shit. Daryl said he went to Australia 4 years ago from the UK. No job, no accommodation, and he's doubled his income now. He has citizenship. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah? I'm not knocking no one for doing it. I'm just saying, the average person might not, they might not be fortunate like that. Innit? You should be moving to another country with a vision, not just I'm gonna wing it. Don't do that. Don't do that. You could go to another country and become a millionaire, yeah. But if you're gonna move to another country, just go there with good intent. Don't go there with just thinking, oh, I'm just gonna wing it. Things are shit in the UK. I'm just gonna wing it and go to another country. No, I don't recommend that. But I ain't paying no £100 fine for not wearing no mask, man. That's fucking mad. Me now, like obviously, I go into the shops. I carry a mask in my back pocket, and as soon as I get through, like security, why the fuck? Like do they know who I am? How dare they tell Jay Wise to wear a fucking mask? I can't stand it, man. I just think the country's going crazy. And you know the funny thing is as well. This time last year, people used to see the East Asian people, like I think they're Chinese or Japanese, on the trains and the tubes. And people used to look at them like they're strange, wearing the masks. And now everyone's wearing a mask. Now it's compulsory. It's mandatory. If you don't wear a mask, you'll get in trouble. And this time last year, we would have seen the people, like Chinese people, whatever, wearing a mask on the underground and think that they're strange. And now we all do. You see how things can change, and then that's mad. That's kind of mad still. Yeah, they were doing it before COVID, fam. Yeah, maybe they had foresight, because apparently the COVID thing started in America, in China. I think it was a place called Wutan or something like that. I wrote about it in my book. That was my last chapter. I was talking about lockdown a little bit, and yeah. AYLDN. What part of London you from? What part of London you from? AYLDN. Oh yeah, guys, soon. South, yeah. Where in South? What part of South you from, fam? But yeah, the reason why I done this live stream at this time anyway. Crouch End is not in South, but yeah, all right, yeah, cool. Yeah. Crouch End, Hornsey, yeah. Next to Hornsey, yeah, same like. But yeah, the reason why I done this live stream at this time is I just wanted to test it out. I wanted to see how much people come into the live stream, because I only got like, I think 383 or 384 subscribers at the moment. So obviously if I had 100,000 subscribers, I'd have more watchers. So I wanted to see how much people come into the live stream at this time. 'Cause I done a live stream well yesterday actually. I done a live stream yesterday, and yeah, I think I had about the same amount of people. It used to fluctuate between about 5 and 9 people, whatever, yeah. So I just wanted to see how much people are getting the live stream at night time because I know there's probably going to be more people watching. So if I did get a lot of people in this live stream, I would do like a live call-in show. And obviously, I don't really want to be sitting here waiting for people to call if no one's going to call in it. So I think I might wait a good little while for my subscribers to build up. And then, yeah, that's when I'll do the live call-in show. Because it's interesting. I've seen other people's live call-in show. Obviously, King Richard's got a live call-in show. That's interesting to watch. I actually called up and I was chatting to him. I've seen other people's live call-in show and stuff like that. So yeah, I wanna do it myself. I want people to phone up and ask me questions and that. Yeah, how to make money? You are bang on. The people in this country used to disrespect Muslims and that. Oh, you covering your face? Take that off your face. Yeah. But now everyone has to do it. But it's all right to do it now, though, isn't it? Because there's a threat of COVID. Which is fucking false. There's no threat of COVID. Yeah, there might be a disease called COVID-19, and it might kill the odd person here and there. But all those numbers and that is bullshit. I say it was bullshit from before, and I ain't saying it's bullshit now because we've seen on the news the figures are incorrect. They're saying it themselves. They're saying that if you are diagnosed with COVID-19 and you get hit by a bus tomorrow, or you get eaten by a shark, that means it's a COVID-19 there. I was saying it was bullshit from before that. I think that they're playing with the numbers to try and scare people. I'm not like a conspiracy theorist type of person, but I honestly think that they might be trying to use it to control people or something like that. Yeah, I don't see the Queen wearing nothing. Yeah, man. As man said before, I said it in a live stream yesterday, I'm sure, and I've said it many times before. Don't be afraid of COVID-19 till you step out your house and you see 6 of your neighbors dead. Yeah? I live on a terrace that, there's like maybe 12 houses or something like that, or about 9 houses, I think. Ain't nobody passed away from it. At my mum's yard in Edmonton, ain't nobody on my mum's road died of COVID-19. So what the fuck am I afraid of? I don't know anyone in my family who has died of COVID-19. None of my friends have passed away from COVID-19. So why am I going to be afraid of COVID-19? Back in the day, fucking way before we was around, the Black Death, that was a serious disease. Yeah, people were dropping like flies. Yeah, a good fraction of the European population died. Yeah, dead from the Black Plague. This ain't the Black Plague. Yeah, this ain't Ebola, and I don't even know what the numbers were like for Ebola, but obviously I know the world didn't react the same way to Ebola as we've reacted to COVID-19. Imagine they lock down London again. That'd be fucking mad. Or lock down the UK again. Because I think someone said Leicester's still under lockdown or something like that. Like, what the fuck are you gonna? Well, I don't want to talk too soon. Yeah. But why are you gonna lock down certain parts of the country than others? That don't make no fucking sense. But they apparently they're gonna lock down the country again in October anyway. I think they're gonna lock down the country again, man. It's just foolishness. It's just foolishness. And this is how you know it's a psychological thing. I know man, who were afraid to leave their house. Man that didn't leave their house for a month, 2 months. Yeah, and women as well that leave their house for a month, 2 months. As soon as the government said to them, or said to the people, yeah, announced on TV, you can hang around with groups of 6. All of a sudden now they feel like it's safe to leave the house. So all it takes is for someone to say something for you to feel safe or feel unsafe. You that really influence, you that easily influence. I need to be seeing it for myself. Yeah? As I said, if there's 6 of my neighbors dying, then yeah, 6 of my neighbors dead, yeah. Then I'll think to myself, yeah, all right, there's a threat. You think the government cannot go on TV and say, oh, you know, it's safe to go outside, it's safe to go outside now, and I'm just going to go outside and think it's safe. Or it's not safe to go outside and I'm going to stay in my house. And I ain't listening to what the fuck they're saying. I'll do what the fuck I like. Listening to the damn government, man. Like these people in Northampton, they really take this COVID thing serious, you know. Seriously, like, boy. That man said a couple of times before, I'm all running down the street, people are stepping into the road, stepping into traffic that's coming from behind just to get out of my way. They see me coming from, they step out into the road without looking, and traffic will hit them from behind just to get out of the way, get out of my way because they think I might have COVID-19. Looking stupid, fam. Yeah, like talking about now they're talking about to what man running. Yeah, Nadi, you posted up that video, was it Katie Hopkins? Katie Hopkins was saying that you know, they're scaring people and making them wear the masks. And obviously if you're telling people to do something, you're kind of training their minds to be obedient, and you know you're scaring them into thinking, all right, cool, there is a threat, I'm keeping myself safe by wearing a mask so that when the vaccine comes out I must take it, because if not then I'm going to be under threat, you know, I might potentially catch this disease. I ain't taking no fucking vaccine, you know? Oh, we don't need it. Yeah. I've never been one of those people who think, oh, I'm against vaccines and stuff like that. But this thing, yeah, definitely. Definitely. I ain't taking no damn vaccine. Oh my God. The man mentioned something about Wiley. You know, right. So AYLDN, yeah, he's mentioned about my thoughts on Wiley. I was just watching that video today. Yeah. First of all, let me say something. You see I don't know if you've seen the BBC interview with Wiley, and it's like the video I've seen is like a 5-minute video or something like that. My man goes ham, yeah, like Wiley's a bit of a madman, isn't he? Like, proper aggressive, isn't it? Yeah. The way you're speaking to this blackie, I was thinking, blood. My man might have to just start banging out, fam, on this interview. Like the way Wiley was talking, if I was the person who was interviewing him, boy, that's beef right then and there, and he disrespected him. 1 sec, yeah, my battery on my laptop's gonna die, yeah. Let me go and get my charger. You never see a man fly up them stairs so quick to get a charger. Right, so man don't like to fling names or nothing like that. But there was someone else in America. They said something about some anti-Semitic and yeah, I know that was quick. They said something about some anti-Semitic business, and basically what they did was they took back what they said, and apparently they apologized to whoever, rabbi or something like that. Man. You know me, I don't watch TV, I don't watch what's going on in the world or nothing like that. So I just hear this from people. But apparently, someone in America, we know who they are. We ain't flinging no names out here. They said something about anti-Semitic and the Jews aren't the real Jews, and they took back what they said. Now, I think that's what Wiley's doing as well, isn't it? But you're a fucking man, blood. Whatever you say, it sticks, it stays, yeah? Don't take back what you're saying, yeah? If I say something, I'll fucking mean it. I'm not backtracking on what I say. Because them kind of statements there, if you're saying, oh, the Jews are this or whatever, innit? Yeah, but that's how you feel, fam. You're going to let, your job and your career hold you ransom, or the managers that you work for hold you ransom. If you got enough balls to go on whatever platform, Twitter, Instagram, or on TV or some interview and talk what you actually believe, bro, stick to your guns, man. Come on, you're a fucking man. But you know why people like a certain man in America, we ain't gonna fling no names, take back what they say when they're threatened with losing their job or losing their career on TV? Because they got an employee's mindset. There's certain people out here, right? They're millionaires, They earn a lot of money, but they still got an employee's mindset. We think, like when we see people like Drake and all these successful rappers and artists and stuff like that, we think, they're successful, they've made it. In their minds, right, they still feel like, they need to hold on to what they've got. Like, they don't feel like they can just go out and be on their own. And that's an employee's mindset. People like, I don't want to fling names and all like that, but people like Drake, and all these people who, work under a manager, they're just high-class employees. That's it. Because if you threaten to strip them of their job, strip them of their title, they'll panic. You still got an employee's mindset. You're just a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. You're a multi-millionaire employee. I can't rate no one that goes on TV, spit some stuff that they believe in, say what they believe, right? And then they're going to take it back just because they're threatened that they might lose their job. You're a grown man. You need to stick to your guns, man. I ain't taking back shit. All the things I say on YouTube, boy, it's going to have to stick. Unless I generally have changed my mindset on, what how I think, because, I do evolve as a person. And like maybe certain stuff that I've said, in the past or whatever, I might have changed my mindset on that or whatever, But, I'm sticking to my guns. I ain't gonna, nah. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I might lose my job or whatever. That's how I believe. Who removed whose channel? Oh, okay, so Wiley's YouTube channel got locked off. Rah, boy. That's kind of mad still. Boy, he just needs to create a channel called Wiley Returns, yeah? Yeah? The return of the Wiley Coyote or whatever, innit? But man for bounce back. Man for bounce back, man. How are you going to let people threaten you? And just because, man, listen, I'm going to express myself. I'm going to say what I want. Yeah? You can't be taking back your chat, man. It's either you say it and you stick with it, or you don't say it at all. I know a man, right? I know a man who have said stuff in the heat of a moment, and then they want to take it back. Yeah, nah, fam, you say something to me, in the heat of the moment, I'm gonna take it personal. because you would not have said that if you don't genuinely believe that. Yeah, it's the equivalent of, you know, when they say drunk words are sober thoughts. Yeah, when you say stuff when you're angry, that's how you really feel. So when you're not angry, that's what you think about me. And why am I gonna want to hang around with someone who thinks like that about me? Like I know a man, right, who they've like done removals or whatever in it, and they've fallen out with people that they know, yeah? And they've said when they've had an argument with this person, all you're gonna be is a removal man. Yeah, you have no ambition or whatever in it. That's in an argument. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if it's in an argument. Yeah, I don't care in what context you're saying it. That's what you generally think of me. Yeah, you didn't just, that thought didn't pop out of your head. That's how you generally think of me. So there's no way we're just gonna, you know, sweep that under the carpet and be cool again if you think, oh, all you're gonna be is just a removal man, or all you're gonna be is a postman. No, no, you better stick to your guns, innit? Yeah? That's how women move. Or see, that's basically what a woman will do. Say stuff in the heat of the moment that they don't really feel. Yeah, they don't really think like that. They just say something impulsively. Oh, you know, you're just gonna be a removal man. Nah. That means you're in your feelings. If I say something to someone, if I'm angry, yeah, if I'm sad, whatever, that's how I generally think about you. So if someone says something to me that I don't like in the heat of the moment, that's how I know that's what you think of me. And we got a fucking problem. Hmm? We got a problem. Well, nah. See, Nadia, you're talking about you say stuff whilst you're angry. Nah, nah. But nah, 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 nah. I'm back. I'm back. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. It says something about make sure you're connected to the internet. This thing's bugging out. But yeah, it's still keeping the time though. It's still got an hour and 17 minutes. So yeah, at least I didn't have to start a fresh one from the beginning, innit? But yeah, I don't know. I've only used this StreamYard thing. This is my second time in it, so I don't even know what the fuck's going on with it. But yeah, so I was saying, can't remember what I was saying now. Fuck. Um, yeah, you shouldn't say stuff when you're angry. Yeah? I know we all do it, but listen, if you say something when you're angry, you better mean it. Yeah, don't take back what you're saying. Yeah, don't say it at all. Yeah, if I say something about someone when I'm angry, that's how I generally think about you, and it's not, oh, I'm just saying it to hurt you. That's what girls do. I don't say nothing to hurt anyone. That's what a woman, that's what a chick does. Yeah? Man said he takes the anger out on FIFA. I don't play FIFA or nothing like that. Yeah, nah, man. You don't want to avoid having to apologize and feeling stupid. Just don't say anything out of anger in the first place. Yeah, but especially man them. No, you should not be saying anything out of anger or emotion. Yeah? That's what women do. Yeah? You know how many men are in prison because they acted out of emotion. Never act out of emotion. Yeah, never act out of emotion. Obviously, someone slap you in your face, yeah. Well, we're gonna be acting out of emotion, all right? Yeah, yeah. But yeah, never act out of emotion, man. Obviously, yeah, it is easier said than done, isn't it? Listen, I have a temper as well, innit? It is easier said than done, isn't it? But yeah. At the end of the day, boy, if I say I stick to my guns, and if I say something, if I made a statement about someone, that's how I generally think about you. Innit? I ain't taking back shit. I ain't taking back nothing. Women do that because they get away with it. They can get away with it. All right. Not with me. Not with me. Trust me, there's certain girls walking around and stuff. Yeah, when they disrespected me, they've been punished, boy. I ain't punished them with my fists or my mouth, but I punish them in other ways. Yeah. As man said in the live stream yesterday, I think it was, isn't it? Yeah? You don't punish a woman with your fist or your voice. You don't shout at them. You punish them by walking away. Or you make them do other stuff, innit? Like, I don't know, clean your house or something like that. And you get some free labor out of them, innit? But yeah, you don't punish a woman with your fist or shouting at them. Because even that, if you punish a woman with your fists, or if you punish a woman by shouting at them, that's getting emotional. You're acting like a female. Hmm? And females, as I said yesterday in that live stream, females, sometimes they're like little children. Yeah, they try to wind you up. If you try to wind someone up, you are like a child. You're acting like a kid. That's feminine behavior, trying to wind someone up. I never try and wind no one up. What the fuck? That's what a troll is. You see, like you got a man trolling man them on the internet and saying all these to try and piss people off. Guys, just go back and look at my comments in it here. Like, go on to the Feminine Boys video and just look at the comments. Yeah, there's people on there trying to wind me up. Yeah, there was some idiot went on to one of my videos. I think it was accept responsibility for your destination or something like that. This person's left 4 comments. Yeah, pussy, I'll slap you up, and you're a shit YouTuber and that. But I don't respond to none of that bullshit. Yeah, that's a troll. Yeah, just ignore them, man. There. Yeah, man's lucky I'm even mentioning it right now. I ain't responding to shit. Inflated ego. What you saying, man? Good to have you on the stream, man. Yeah, anger is a waste of energy, man. You saw the troll, yeah, you saw the troll. What an idiot. You see I'm saying that. You see when I get trolls and shit like that, like, I don't delete their comments or nothing like that. That's a response. Yeah. Yeah. People think like, the only response to a bad comment, right, is, to actually say something, innit? Yeah? If you delete someone's comment, that's a response. Fam, I ain't even gonna delete your comment. Yeah? I ain't even gonna delete it. You say what the fuck you want. Yeah? I'm a grown man. I don't need to be getting into internet beef and shit like that. Arguing with man on the internet. Yeah, getting into internet wars. Come on, man. There's man, yeah, they claim that they're roadmen, yeah, but they're on a split screen having an argument with a man. But if you're into like the latest rappers and all the music scene, you know who I'm talking about, innit? Yeah, there's man going on split screens talking about, I'm gonna knock you out in this boxing fight, and having an argument with a man on a split screen on Instagram. But you're a grown man, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, come on, fam. Come on, blood. Are you really on Instagram live having an argument with another man, telling another man what you're going to really do to him? And these men want to claim that they're roadmen. If you really is a roadman, you will know, all right, boom. You will know you're really about your thing, yeah? So let's not talk about what we're going to do on the internet in front of hundreds of witnesses at that time. And then when it goes on YouTube, you're going to get 20,000 witnesses, which could lead to a nicking. And these men want to claim that they're street man, they're road man. But if you're a real road man, you ain't on the internet beefing, man. Yeah, you keep it on the street. I ain't promoting violence, and I'm just saying, innit? Yeah, you're just stupid. Stupid. Fucking hell. AYLDM, boy. I better stop talking. Like, my man, everyone, man, mention, man, just fling names in here. Anyway, you know the ones, innit? Yeah, you know them, man. Obviously, there's plenty others as well, innit? But it's just foolishness, man. It's childish. You think, you think I will be having a battle with a man on the internet? Listen, I could go on a live stream with someone. Yeah, I could go on a live stream with someone. They could diss me on the live stream. Yeah, but I ain't retaliating back. You think I'm gonna get all hot and bothered and start shouting and screaming at an ex man? No, I'll say to him, bro, like if you apologize now, I'm off. That's it. There ain't gonna be no shouting, no screaming, innit? I don't flex like that, man. Yeah, hella names, man. Yeah, fam. Yeah. Mm. I've even been out and on certain night missions when I was younger or whatever, innit? And man, I phoning man that I'm with, like, why you man coming to the ends for? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you think I have any of my enemies' numbers? You think I have any of the pagans' numbers? What have I got one of my enemies' numbers for? Like, is this a joke? Like, is this a game, bro? You got a man who you're beefing, you got his number. Come on, fam. Chatting to a man that you got beef with. Uh, but yeah, all that internet beef, man, is stupid, man. I've seen, man, when you, I've seen people chase people down the road on Instagram Live just to show them up. Like, come on, fam. Come on, man. That's not how grown men deal with grown man issues, man. But obviously, they're probably not grown men. That's why they're acting like that. You're really chasing a man down. You really took out your mobile phone, yeah, and you went onto your Instagram Live to make a video to show the world that you chased this person down the street on an Instagram Live. Come on, cuzzy. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. Yeah, for real. If you're screaming in front of a screen, man, you must have mental health issues. For real. Yeah, man. I ain't saying people need to beef each other on the streets and stuff, innit? But just keep your dirty laundry off the internet, innit? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like the court lacking videos, they're funny to watch, innit? Yeah, like you see people talking rough and tough and that, like, and then when they get caught by one of their ops, they just the whole demeanor, the whole aura is just different, isn't it? Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? Like, to see people, their whole energy and their whole aura change, innit? You see what we were talking about earlier about man talking about anti-Semitic, and then they're taking back, what they said. That's basically like they got caught lacking, man. Them man that talk about anti-Semitic and then they get pulled up for it and they get penalized for it, and man want to arrest them for it, and they're trying to take it back. That's like getting caught lacking, basically. Yeah. You ain't saying the same shit that you were saying on the internet when there was no one to stick it on you. Mm? These man basically got caught lacking, innit? Mm? They're taking back what they said, innit? Wow, 1 hour and 29 minutes, basically 1 hour and 30 minutes. But yeah, I actually made a video, was it last night, talking about anti Semitic. And basically, I'm wearing a blue t shirt in that video. I was basically saying something along the lines of, I don't know nothing about anti Semitic and that. And for me, I don't see why we should care who's the real Jews or who's this or who's that. How is knowing, who's the real this and who's that, how is that helping you as an individual? Because it's not helping me. Okay, I'm a real Israelite or whatever, innit? But how's that helping me? How's that helping me get a mortgage? How's that helping me earn money? How's that helping me buy a nice car? How's that helping me be happy? How will knowing that I'm a fucking real Israelite, how is that going to help when I have children, put them through private tuition or private school? And you want to get mad and angry and start wars over this thing? Come on, man. Come on. That's why I don't read into all of this stuff. Fucking, it's a distraction, man. It's a distraction, man. But yeah, look out for that video. I'm wearing a blue t-shirt. I'm sitting right over there, and obviously I'm sitting in my kitchen making that video on it. Yeah. The reason why these people obsess about this information, right? I believe there's people in this world, they need to feel like they're angry all the time. Yeah? They need to constantly feel like they're oppressed. They need to constantly feel that they've been robbed, and whatever they've been robbed for has not been returned. So it's an excuse to not achieve. It's an excuse to not put in the work. It's an excuse to not get off your ass. This is why I have a serious passion for making these videos talking about, if you're black, you have to work twice as hard for half the result. Let's say right now, if you are black, you're going to have it harder, right? Do you think that's going to stop me? Life is about overcoming adversity. Now, I'm going to change the name of my book. So my book was originally going to be called From Prison to Properties, but I'm going to change it. It's either going to be called something along the lines of Overcoming Adversity, Defeating of Adversity, or something like that. As a man, right, you need to be able to overcome adversity. I practice Taekwondo, yeah? Taekwondo is a martial art, yeah? In order to win a fight, we have to score more points than someone else, than our opponent. We start off at 0-0, yeah? One man's wearing red, one man's wearing blue, yeah? It's like the Crips and the Bloods, yeah? If they said to me, right, because you are black, you can't start at 0 like your opponent, like your foe. Because you are black, you have to start 3 points behind or 5 points behind. If they said to me, are you still going to enter the fight? Hell yes, of course I'm still going to enter the fight. If I was a 100-meter sprinter, if they say everyone starts at the line there, yeah, but you have to start 2 meters back, I'll still run that race. I'm not going to not run that race just because I might be at a disadvantage. As you know, the people who usually come from the disadvantaged backgrounds are the ones that make more of an improvement than the people who come from an advantaged background. Let me give it to you in numbers, right? Let's say you come from a disadvantaged background, yeah? I guarantee there's more people that will, let's say they level up 5 levels, yeah? So the people who come from a disadvantaged background, let's say they start off with -2, yeah? They will make it to level 3, yeah? The people that come from an advantaged background, they usually only level up once, 1 level or 2 levels, because they don't need to work hard, so they get complacent. I've come a lot far from where I've actually started. That's how I come from a disadvantaged background. No, I never blame it on the colour of my skin or nothing like that. Life is not fair. Sometimes there's going to be people who come from advantaged backgrounds, they're millionaires from day one. There's some people who grew up poor. If you're gonna be successful, you're gonna be successful. It don't matter what your background is or whatever, innit? If you have a tough beginning, a tough start, that teaches you to strive and work harder. But black people don't see it like that. They just, oh, the white man, the government's holding us back. Bullshit, man. Bullshit. Yeah, fam, I don't know what the fuck that TikTok thing's about, where someone was telling me to jump on it. I was like, I'll just stick to YouTube, man. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to YouTube still. An hour and 35 minutes. Fucking hell. Right, I'll give it another maybe 10 minutes and then I'll be locking off. Um, yeah. Highs and lows in life, man. Sometimes you're winning, sometimes you're not. But when you're not winning, those are the times where, yeah, your true self will come out. Your true self will come out. Everyone likes to go on to social media and show everyone how well they're doing. That's all social media is, you know. It's just a place to show everyone the good that's happening in their lives. But put it this way, no one ever shows anyone, or no one ever shows themselves when they're not doing too well. Yeah? You got man coming on social media, on Instagram, wearing the flashy latest clothes, nicest clothes, drip UK or whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Looking all prestigious in the Mercedes and that. But they never show the times where they're hungry. They never show the times where they lose their job. They never show the times when they're depressed. It only shows one side. That's all social media is, just one sided. Mm. Definitely a false reality, man. I don't know what you're talking about YouTube as on making money but doing servers. I don't know what that is, but every fucking day, because I watch YouTube obviously, innit? There's always some money making scheme. Yeah. Oh, if you spend the next 45 seconds watching this video, if you click the link below, then I can take you to a tutorial thing. It's just all bullshit. It's either that, there's like three adverts that come on my YouTube, yeah? One is them trying to sell some program or something like that, yeah? Business mentoring bullshit or whatever, innit, yeah? The second one is there was one thing I said to a girl, and if you say this one word to a girl, you can get any girl you want to go out on a date with you. That bullshit. And the third one is fucking Grammarly. Yeah, you got these fucking nerds talking about when I use Grammarly, I find that my English is better and stuff like that. Those are the only three adverts that I see come on YouTube. What subscription? Oh, no ads. Oh, okay, so you got like YouTube Plus or whatever it's called, isn't it? Oh, nah, nah. I'm too broke for that. I ain't got no money for that. You know what? I'm gonna try and stretch this out to the 2 hour mark here. Right. Maybe I'll talk about prison. So I'm gonna make a video about this as well, innit? Yeah. So there's certain man, right? They're in jail and they can't accept responsibility for their actions. Mm. There's man in jail that think possibly the crimes that they've committed were all right. Mm. Like they blame the government that, oh, the system's locking me up and that. No, fam, you're locking yourself up, blood. Yeah. No one told you to pick up a gun and go and shoot that man. No one told you to pick up a knife. Oh, fam, my man's fam. You can't be putting man's names in the comment box, fam. But anyway, there's certain men out here, right? They think that, like, the police have locked them up or whatever, innit? Like, they can't accept responsibility for their actions. Mm. And when you're in jail and you talk to a man, they will make you feel sorry for them, Like, I used to talk to a guy, like my neighbor, right? Used to hang around with him, whatever, innit? Him and some man were in another area, whatever, innit? He jumped out of the car and he killed someone. And he got like a 20-year sentence or something like that. And when he told me he had 20 years, I felt sorry for him because I'm only talking to him. He's all telling man stuff like, I'm going to get my bed sheet sent in by my mum and I'm just going to get settled in and ride this sentence. And I'm like, rah, like, he's still in prison now. When I going, what, 2011? He ain't even given a release date. Me ain't coming out till 2040. 2030, fuck, my maths is to blood clot, yeah? Anyway, he made me feel sorry for him, like, oh, fuck, man. But what about the person's parents? What about the day the dead boy's parents received a knock at their door from the policeman? Policeman take off their hat. What about the parents? How they feel? Imagine you're a parent, or imagine you got a sibling or something like that. And you get a knock at your door and it's a policeman and he said to you, are you a relative of such and such? Yes, I am. Well, what's the problem? Take off that. We found their dead body in a burning car. Or they found he was stabbed to death an hour ago and pronounced dead on the scene. There's man in jail for gun charges and that, and they actually believe that the reason why they're carrying guns around and they're shooting people is because the government put the guns on the street. Yeah, quote unquote, let's say that the government do put guns out on the street for people to shoot each other and kill each other. There's something called free will, You don't have to pick up a gun and kill no one, It's all an excuse. There's still people around to this day, like older people, so people who are like 47, 50 years old, so around killing each other. It's because Margaret Thatcher closed the community centres in the 70s/80s, whatever, innit? That's bullshit. How can fucking closing a building start people murdering people on the street? It's all an excuse. Yeah, you chose to, fam. You chose to. I take accountability for my actions. If I done something wrong, that was my fault. I ain't gonna blame no government. It was me that committed the crimes. You smoke drugs, you smoke crack. Ain't the government that made you smoke crack. You smoke crack because you're a crackhead. Yeah? You're taking drugs because you're a drug addict. Man doing horse tranquilizer. What the fuck's that about? But anyway, there's man in jail, right? You will forever go back to jail if you don't realize the person who put you in jail is the person in the fucking mirror. Yeah, junkies, yeah. You will forever keep going back to jail if you don't realize the person who put me in jail is me. The person who put me in jail is the person who I see in the mirror. It ain't the government that's the problem. It ain't white people that's the problem. It ain't even the people that you're hanging around with who's the problem. You are the problem because you put yourself with them. Until people can realize that, yo, they are their own worst enemy. Yeah, I do love talking about horse tranquilizer. Until people realize they are their worst enemy and they are the reason why they're failing, they're never going to get nowhere. They're never going to get nowhere. So, I don't know. No, there's man in jail, right, that are in jail for a long time for hanging around with the wrong crowd. There's man in jail that I've met, right, who they was just with man who pulled the trigger in a club, shot some people, and they've ended up getting 5, 6 years joint enterprise. This is why you need to be careful who you hang around with. You know, I know, man, yeah, that I've been out to with the club, to the clubs with, and a man has said to me, "I ain't got my Rambo on me." Yeah, meaning he ain't got his knife on him. I'm like, "What do you mean you ain't got your knife on you? What, you carry a knife out to go to the club?" Yeah. That was the last time I went out with that person because there's a thing called joint enterprise. If I am with a man and he kills someone, I'm going down for it too. I don't know when this joint enterprise came into full effect, but I know it's been around for a good maybe 15 years or whatever, innit? Yeah. I started hearing about it when I was like 15. Yeah. So let's say 12 years for me, innit? Yeah. I know it's probably been around from before that, or whatever, innit? If you're with a man and he kills the next man, you are going down for murder as well. This person that I used to be in club with a couple of times, and I used to go to his house and pick him up. Obviously, I was driving; he's not driving. We might have been driving down the street. He might have saw someone he don't like. He might have jumped out of a car, chased the person down, and stabbed them. It would look like we was riding out. You know, London's the most watched city in the world. There's cameras every fucking 2 meters. There would have been a camera on top of a lamppost. Seen my car, see him fly out of the car, like I'm hooded monkey, chase someone down the street, stab them. Whether he ran back into my car or not, it don't matter, right? He could have ran somewhere else. They've seen my car. It looks like I'm driving him around to go and look for people to kill. And I would have been in jail. And then what happened? They look at my background. Oh, you look like you was a criminal back in the day. Yeah, definitely. We got the right people. There's plenty of men out here who are in jail for joint enterprise. Mm-hmm. They're not even really that guilty. Like you know, they didn't even have the intention of going out to do this crime or whatever. But you hang around with the wrong people, and you get caught up. So when I heard my man say to me, "Oh, I ain't got this weapon on me or whatever," and that was the last time we're going out. Because I'm not having a man stab no one and kill no one in my presence and I'm going to jail. No. No fucking way. Plenty of man like that. Plenty of man. There was one guy, right? I'll call him a sweet boy. He was nobody. Could he even call a person a street person? Could he even call a man a street person, right? Just a good youth, as we would call them on the road, yeah? But they started driving around certain men from certain areas. And some of the guys that were in the back of the car, they had a gun on them. And anyway, they pulled the car over. My man stashed the gun threw the gun on the floor in the car, whatever. All of them got bagged and done for this gun. So the guy who was driving around, the man them, like, he's a sweet boy, he's a good youth, he's not a bad person, but he's hanging around with the wrong people. The people them are in the back, they're the bad people. Yeah? They've got a gun on them. And because they're known to the police for gang activity, it looks like the guys who were driving them around were driving them around with the intent of going to shoot someone because they had a gun in the back, and he gets charged as well. This is what happens when you hang around with the wrong people. Now, obviously, I know none of you lot are, bad people, nothing like that. But man, just trying to say, like, there's people out here, they're getting themselves into trouble, hanging around with the wrong people. I'm an atheist, man. I'm an atheist. Yeah, I'm not an agnostic. Agnostic people, they're not sure if God exists. They're not sure if God doesn't exist. So they just sit on the fence. They sit in the middle, which is fine. Yeah, if you don't know, that's cool, innit? But yeah, I'm an atheist. Yeah, I agree with certain things in the Bible. Yeah, I agree with certain things in the Bible. Obviously, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Those are the only two 10 commandments I know. And obviously the proverbs and that, the teachings, like they might say something mad, like, I don't know, quote me if I'm wrong. Was it Delilah, or there was a female in the Bible, and basically whoever wrote the Bible basically said that, women are very manipulative and stuff like that. Yeah, you can't trust them or whatever, innit? Yeah. I believe in, like, the teachings like that. I believe in teachings like that. Obviously, some of the proverbs, as I said before, like, I'm not saying this is one out of the Bible, but, if there's no enemy within, then the enemy outside can't do us no harm. I actually went to church. Nah, fam, I'm not agnostic. No, I'm an atheist. I know, yeah, there's no God. I truly believe. I don't believe that God can exist because I don't believe in the supernatural. I don't believe in spirits. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in fairies or Santa Claus or flying unicorns or the Loch Ness Monster or the Sasquatch or Bigfoot or the Minotaur. I don't believe in any supernatural. I'm 27 years old. I've never seen a fucking ghost before, innit? Now, I know there's going to be some people who come in the comment box below or the comment section and say, oh, I've seen a ghost. Yeah, whatever, man. You was tripping. Yeah. No, they don't. No, they don't. But yeah, I don't believe in no spirits and nothing like that. Yeah, I don't believe in. Yeah, I don't believe in no spirits, no ghosts, nothing like that. Like, hold on one sec. I think the main reason why a lot of people believe in God, yeah, the most profound question, yeah, the most intense question, yeah? What happens when we die? I think that's the main reason why anyone subscribes to any religion, yeah? Any holy book, could be the Torah, could be the Bible, could be the Quran, yeah. Any holy book, they subscribe to any religion, is simply because they basically want to know what happens in the afterlife. Right? The most profound question in the world is what happens when you die? And for me, if someone asks me the question, what happens when you die? Nothing. I know it's hard to take it, but even like I think to myself, like, how can there be nothing when you die? Because like I'm an atheist and stuff. I believe in science and that, and I believe there's no afterlife in it. But even I have to think to myself, like, I'm conscious, yeah. I'm conscious, yeah. I know what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to this fucking camera like a madman, yeah. Whatever. I'm aware of my surroundings, yeah. I'm conscious, but what happens to that consciousness when you die? Like even I find that difficult. Like what happens? Does it just go black? Like does it go black like that? Like what happens? Huh? What happens to our consciousness when we die? Like does it just go all black? That's for me, that's a difficult question to answer, innit? But I know the answer is not we float up into the sky and yeah, and there's 10 virgins or whatever. Yeah. So I think a lot of people believe in God simply because they don't know what happens when they die, or they need to have some kind of hope that, there's something after death. Now I don't think I know there's nothing after death. Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, we're not reincarnated into dogs or cats or whatever, innit? Or we don't get reincarnated into once you're dead, done. I know it's hard to fathom. I know it's hard to like. I find it hard to fathom. How can they just be nothing? How can I just not exist no more and that's it? But unfortunately, you can't ask anyone who's experienced it because they're dead, so they can't communicate with us to tell us, oh, this is what happened. Now, there's people, right, who they've died on the operating table and been revived, and then they say, oh, I had this sensation of me floating in the air and I can see my body, and they described all of the instruments that the doctors and the surgeons used to bring them back to life, whatever. And I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. But I know there's no afterlife. I don't believe that there's a heaven or a hell. I think this whole thing, like the whole religion thing, I think is, yeah, I know you believe in fairies now, there. This whole religion thing has just been invented to control people, to keep people in line. If you are a good person, you go to heaven. If you are a bad person, you go to hell. So be a good person. Do what we say. Follow the 10 Commandments. Don't step out of line or you will be punished. You will go to hell if you step out of line. That's trying to control people. Don't get it twisted though. The 10 Commandments, I'm assuming all 10 of them are really positive or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I ain't read the 10 Commandments or whatever. Yeah, but I'm assuming, if you follow the 10 Commandments, you will be a good person, innit? Morally, you will be a good person. But I think the religion things is here to just control people. Yeah. All right, let me read these comments. When we commit suicide, we go down. Hold on. All right. So I have my doubts, but I can't say. God. Right. So obviously, then Clark Cole, creative media innovators, and obviously, yeah. So if you don't know if God exists or not, then yeah, you'll be an agnostic, definitely, which is fine. If you don't know, you don't know. That's cool, isn't it? I'm on this Facebook group called The Atheists. And I can't really remember the posts as such when I first joined the group, because I got an invitation from a friend to join this Facebook group called the Atheist Group. But I'm assuming when I first joined, with it was like a year ago, it was more sensible or whatever. And people used to talk about science and stuff like that, or they will talk about, oh, this person was pressured into religion, or they left the religion and they were murdered by their parents, whatever. But now it's just turned into some kind of fool. Like, not all the posts, but now and then you just get some idiots on there. Like, look, it's fun to make little jokes about religion and stuff, isn't it? Yeah, but some of these people take it too far. I'm like, bro, like, I'm a respectful atheist, Like, I don't disrespect people's religion or faith or nothing like that. I would never go and, go into church and disrespect anyone or anything like that. Like, I'm a respectful atheist, but these people in this atheist group, man, some of them are just like little devils, man, little trolls, man. You want to see some of the bullshit that they post up on this thing, man. It's almost like, for them, it's like a safe haven. They feel like they can't communicate with no one else in the world, so they go on there and it's just like a forum to express themselves. Bunch of bitches, some of them people, man. My goodness me, I've hit the 2 hour mark. I'll give it another 5 minutes, because at the beginning I had some little technical difficulty. But yeah, yeah. The only people that can tell us the truth are the people who is dead right now. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. You know what? There's a woman, right, on YouTube. Her name is she Raven or something like that. Black woman in America. She does 5 hour live streams. I was thinking, oh, what the bomber clock? Like, how can you do a live stream for 5 hours? But you know what? I've been on live for 2 hours. It's possible. It's actually possible. You can do a 5 hour live stream, innit? Like, I'm thinking to myself, doesn't she get up to go piss or anything like that? But yeah, you can. Like, how the fuck do you talk for 5 hours on a live stream? Like, I could do probably a 5 hour live stream if I had people really interacting and that, innit? Like, yo, all the people them that have left comments and stuff like that, innit? Yeah, like, yeah, man, love you lot for it, innit? Yeah, you're helping me push this thing, through, innit? Like, giving me talking points and that, innit? Yeah? So, all you lot, obviously, man, like Clark and Cole, creative media innovators, Nadia, no shit, you know who you are. AYLDN. Who else we got in there? Pretty Cool. I think she's probably gone now. Ben 838. Who else we got? Inflated Ego. How to make money on eBay. You know who you are, fam. Saying no names. Yeah. Shout out to all you lot helping me, giving me talking points to talk about it. Cause trust me, it's hard out here freestyling, for 2 hours. Fucking hell. But yeah, yeah, I just see this comment about, yeah, it takes 4,000 hours to start in. Yeah, 4,000 hours, man. 4,000 hours, man. Yeah, 4,000 hours, man. But yeah, so yeah, there's one woman, man. She does what was it like? Yeah, 5 hour live streams and stuff like that. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? But she's got people constantly messaging her. I don't think she takes any calls. I ain't watched her channel like that, innit? But yeah, she's constantly got people messaging her and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess you can sit down for 5 hours and talk. I've already done the 2 hour live stream and I didn't really struggle that much. I struggled at the beginning, but once you get the ball rolling, you're all right. Yeah, I don't know if I could do a 5 hour live stream with this though, man. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Nadia. I do like to talk still for real, yeah. You know what, Clark? It seems hard, right, to have to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, innit? But like anything, man, if you want, to get paid and make a success of anything, you have to put the work in, man. You're gonna have to grind and bust your ass, man. Like, a couple cans of tuna, yeah, 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 man. You're gonna have to. Kermit the Frog. You see, it's Kermit the Frog. This is the guy. Yeah, this man here is another troll. But you're all right, Kermit the Frog, innit? But yeah, yeah, yeah. Nadia is the one that I had in the bed that time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kermit. Yeah, 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 yeah. Kermit's a funny troll still, isn't it? But yeah, man. Like I was saying, um, yeah, you have to put in the work, man. That's it, man. Put in the work. Hey, you might have to make 500 videos, man. And one thing that pisses me off as well, isn't it? Yeah, there's people out here, right? Black people, yeah. They talk about their channel getting shadow banned. Yeah, they talk about their channel getting shadow banned, right? And I think they think it's because they're black. But if your channel is quote unquote shadow banned, yeah, ain't got nothing to do with being black. Yeah, let's just outline this right now. Yeah, there are black people on YouTube who are fucking successful. Yeah, I left a comment on some girl's what do you call it YouTube channel the other day, right? She's talking about, YouTube is not pushing my content. YouTube's not pushing my content. Maybe your content is dying out. Maybe your content isn't that good. YouTube is not shadow banning you because you are black, because there are plenty black people. Nah, it's not even King, No, 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 no. He probably mentioned it as well, but there's other people that talk about that, right? There's people out here, right, talking about they're being shadow banned because they're black. Bro, there are plenty of black people who's who have successful YouTube channels. AMS, yeah, that she Raven woman, yeah, she has a successful YouTube channel. There's another black woman, like she looks like kind of like Latino looking or whatever, and she got a lot of subscribers. I can't remember her fucking name. You got the Hodge twins. You got Derek Jackson. Yeah, you got Breeny Lee. She's from the UK. There's a lot of black people, right? Yeah, KSI. Yeah, but remember with KSI, the reason why I wouldn't say KSI, but yeah, he's black. Yeah, is because his is like more of the like entertainment route, whatever in it, like games and stuff like that, in it. Yeah, so I'm talking about people who talk about like real stuff, yeah, talk about issues and his is more like games and entertainment and stuff like that. But yeah, we can throw KSI in there, we can throw Chunks in there, we can throw Mueller Juice in there. But these people, they're making money, they got fucking subscribers, yeah. Don't ever dare talk about YouTube channel being shadow banned because you're black. That's a fucking excuse. It's another excuse for pulling the black card. This is people's problem. They don't realize, right, that you're not going to be successful in everything you try. YouTube might not be for me, but I just do this for the fun of it. Look, I've been on YouTube a year and 8 months. See, look, it froze. It froze again. The camera froze again. But anyway, I've been on YouTube a year and 8 or 9 months. I've only got 384 subscribers. There was man, yeah, who were getting 1,000 subscribers a day after 3 or 4 months. 1,000 subscribers a day. Black man getting 1,000 subscribers a day after like a 3 or 4 month period. And I've been on YouTube a year and 9 months, and I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. How am I then going to say, oh, YouTube is shadow banning me? Bro, it might not be for me. Yeah? Try something else. That's people's problem. They put all their eggs in one basket. That's why you got celebrities who hang themselves when they get in trouble for doing something they're not supposed to, or they slap their boyfriend or whatever, and they get threatened and their job title gets taken away from them and they can't present this program no more because they put all their eggs in one basket. Again, like I said earlier, they got an employee's mindset. Yeah, they're getting paid millions of pounds for this, but they're still an employee. They think like, oh, if I lose this job, if I lose this position, my life is over. I have to be successful at YouTube. I have to be successful at YouTube because that's all I've got going for me. I have no other ideas. The girl I mentioned earlier, I left a comment on her YouTube channel talking about because she said, YouTube's not pushing her content or whatever, innit? But this girl's got 70,000 subscribers. How much more subscribers do you fucking want? And I didn't watch it like that, innit? But I just see one makeup tutorial thing or whatever, innit? It's a black girl, innit? Yeah. This is why I mentioned this because people talk on about shadow band and stuff. Is your content actually helping anyone? Is your content actually helping change people's lives, change people's mindset? Can people really learn off you? Some people's content is all they do is fucking complain. That's why their content don't go anywhere. Some people's content, if you watch their content, right? There's nothing to even apply. All right, my content ratchet and shit like that, but there's certain content like, how to buy a property from step by step, stuff like that. You can actually learn from my content. Now, there's some people's content you can't learn nothing from, and then they wonder why they get shadow banned. There's man on YouTube, they got a YouTube channel, they got like 1,500 subscribers and that, or 2,000 subscribers, and they talking about their shadow banned and that. Hold on a minute, they're not even showing their fucking face on YouTube. Am I really going to take a man seriously what he says if he can't even have the balls to put his face on YouTube? He don't want to put a face to the words. He wants to hide behind a blank screen. I can't take you that seriously if you're not willing to show your face on YouTube. You can make 100 videos talking about this, talking about that, but you can't put your face to it. Come on, man. Come on. You're a grown man. You can come on YouTube and talk this and talk that, but you can't put your face on YouTube. And you want to moan about being shadow banned? Really? Come on, fam. Come on, fam. If you feel like you're shadow banned on YouTube, try something else. It's not the be all and end all. I would love to have thousands upon thousands and thousands of subscribers and that. But if it don't happen, try something else. How about you talk all this stuff on YouTube, right? How about trying to go on stage and talking to a couple hundred people, whatever? No, they don't want to do that because they don't want to step out their comfort zone. Yeah, YouTube was outside of their comfort zone when they first started. But now they're in their comfort zone. YouTube's comfortable for them. You have to continuously step out of your comfort zone. Never get complacent. Live streaming ain't comfortable for me. What if I start stuttering and freeze up and that? Eh? But man, for always step out their comfort zone or whatever, innit? Like people watch this live streams, shit and. Who's James Charles? People watch the live stream think, yeah, shit and that. Well, my live streams will get better, innit? Yeah. Live streaming is different to fucking making a video. I can cancel the video and start again. I can edit stuff out. What you're seeing now, I can't do nothing. I can't edit nothing out of this live stream. Man. If I start stuttering, fumbling over my words, then that's on a live stream, innit? But I don't even need to worry about what people think, because if you've ever done a live stream before, if you're confident enough to do a live stream, you know your first or second live streams, you know what the pressure was like, innit? Yeah. So you know, okay, boom, this is what it's like. That certain people, like, they will go and do a public speech, whatever, in it, and they won't be 100% them, whatever, in it. And there's certain people that will sit in the crowd and observe them and think, whatever, in it. Yeah. He ain't that confident. But well, if you've been up there, fam, you will know what it's like. Yeah. When at Taekwondo, yeah, man, I said already, I'm a Taekwondo fighter, innit? There's man that don't enter the competition. They're on the sideline, they're a spectator, and they're talking about, if I was him, I would have threw this kick, I would have threw this punch, I would have done this, I would have been able to beat that person. But you're not even entering the ring. What are you talking about, fam? Like, you can talk when you're in the ring, but if you're not in the ring, I don't want to hear you say nothing, fam. Because being a spectator and being a participant is two different things. Remember that. Yeah? And if you have ever been in the ring, if you've ever done a live stream before, if you've ever gone on stage and spoke to a mass audience, you will know what it's like. Yeah? It's different. You lot are watching me. You lot don't have to worry about what you're going to say next or whatever. You lot are just chilling. Certain people are at work right now and they're supposed to be doing work and they're relaxing and they're watching me. Yeah, you know who you are, saying no names. Yeah, some people, you lot are just watching. Yeah, you don't need to worry about what you're gonna say next or whatever. You lot are the spectators, and nothing against none of you lot. But I'm the participant. It's different. Trust me, it's different. It's different. My man all freeze up and that. Yeah, for real. Yeah. I can't edit it after it uploads on YouTube, but yeah. All right, Mr. No Shit. Yeah, take it easy, fam. Fuck, 7 past 12 at night, man. Shit. Raw. Imagine splitting up the live stream into 20 videos. That's fucking mad. I guess I could, innit? Yeah, I guess I could, innit? Yeah. But, nah, I probably just one video, innit? Yeah, one video, innit? Yeah. Who is James Charles? Who AYLDN? Who's James Charles? Who is that person, fam? And yeah, you said something about there's a YouTuber with million subscribers and she got vexed because her music ain't banging views. That person that's got a million subscribers, who's complaining about her music's not banging. Obviously, I don't know who this person is, innit? But let's just assume they were doing normal stuff, right? Like normal YouTube videos, like me, content, right? But they're not an artist, yeah? Bro, you cannot expect to be a fucking overnight success. See, this is people's problem. They expect to be like Bobby Shmurda, drop one track and then they blew up. That overnight success thing, it don't last long, You will fade out. If you ain't really talented, you're gonna fade out. So yeah, you might be an overnight success. You might be an overnight success, but it's not gonna last long. If you ain't got no real talent, you're gonna fade out. There's some people, right? There's some people, they come to YouTube with a strategy, with a tactic. Yeah. What they do is they just collab with people from day one. They just jump on live streams with people and collab with people. And after a couple months, boom, they got bare like couple thousand subscribers or whatever in after a couple months. But unless that person is generally willing to put in the work, willing to do 300-400 videos, they're gonna fade out because they're looking for overnight success. They sat back and watched YouTube, watched the algorithm, watched how things work, and thought, okay, boom. You know what? Rather than put in the work and make 200 videos and wait for it to build up organically, I'm gonna jump on people's live streams and get subscribers that way, innit? Basically, almost like clout chasing, basically, almost, innit? Yeah? With kind of like clout chasing, innit? Yeah, but instead they're not jumping on anyone's name or disrespecting anyone, innit? Yeah, but they're coming to YouTube with a strategy, the do it quick plan. You're gonna fade out. You will fade out 100%. You'll get to a point where you're just gonna fade out. And even if you do have 30, 40, 50,000 subscribers, are those people going to buy your books? Are they going to buy your material that you got for sale? Is your material going to be good? Is it going to be worth reading? The answer is no. All right, let me see what AYLDN says. So, right, you can do it on my other channel. Clark, write down what your channel is on this in the comment box. Yeah, post a comment. Clark, what's your channel? Write down your channel in this comment box here. Yeah, right, one of them makeup. Yeah, I've just read your comment, AYLDN. Yeah. I don't even want to talk about certain communities and that, innit? Yeah, because I don't know if it's even worth it or whatever. Innit? So, yeah, that's what man's saying. Innit? Man don't agree with certain trends, let's say, innit? Yeah. All I'm gonna say is I'm a masculine man, yeah, and yeah, I believe men for be men, yeah. That's it. Yeah, I made that video about the feminine boys and shit. And I don't know if it was in that video I said, but I've said it in other videos. The young men, they need to have their fathers around. Yeah. So that bullshit like this don't happen. Why have you got a man? I ain't seen this person, but you're saying he's a makeup. You don't know if he's meant to be a girl or a guy. There's man doing makeup videos, but what the fuck is that about, fam? You're grown, you're a fucking man, blood. Why are you making makeup videos? You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. Grown ass man making makeup videos, man. Anyway. Oh, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Jeez. Doing well. Definitely. If I had like a live stream where I had people calling up, oh my goodness me. I could do this for 5 hours, I think. Because this is 2 hours and 23 minutes. And obviously I do feel like I'm running out of things to say, not gonna lie, yeah, but the fact that I've kind of kept up this pace and this momentum for this long and they don't even feel like that, I could definitely do double this talking to people on the phone. So I can't wait to get to a level like, let's say like King Richards, he has people calling in and stuff and they come up with like, they talk about interesting things. I could go on all day just chatting. And to get paid for it as well, fucking hell, because they get super chats and that, innit? Now I don't know how the super chats work. I think, yeah, you have to be have to have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours worth of watch time to get the super chats sent in and stuff, so people can pay you or whatever, innit? So yeah, I hope to get to that kind of level soon where I can get paid for being on YouTube, because I feel like I should be paid for the stuff I do on YouTube. Like, there's videos that I've made, like that video I made talking about my driving experience where I was wearing the JY's jacket. That video took me 2 days to shoot. 2 days, you know. I had about 300 video clips that I had to edit or some mad number like that. And it took me a whole day to edit that video. Like, I'm talking about, like, man started editing that video at like 10 a.m. and didn't finish it until like maybe midnight. Yeah, I feel like I should be paid for YouTube. Yeah, what I've done on YouTube. Cause man's put the content out there, innit? But it is what it is. I don't expect overnight results in it. I expect to work for free. Like, I'm doing this shit for free. You know? But what keeps me going is because I actually like doing it or whatever, innit? But yeah, I expect to work for free for a long time. Yeah. I've got long-term thinking. You see, like Les Brown and that, when they make videos about planting the seeds for the bamboo tree and not seeing any results for 4 years, and on the fifth year things sprout up. That's how you have to think. You have to be willing to put in the work and not see any results. That's how I think. Yeah, as long as I've got a passion for it, I don't mind doing it for free. Yeah. Obviously, if you don't enjoy doing something, you ain't gonna want to do it for free. And if you don't enjoy doing something, you're never gonna put in that effort. Jesus Christ, I would love to know the effort that I would put in if I knew I was gonna get £100 per live stream. The whole day would be a live stream to a blood clot. Yeah, I'll be live streaming, do 5 live streams a day. Yeah, I'll find something to come out with, yeah, to talk about. One thing I know is about me, my ideas are really creative, innit? Like, I don't know if people make YouTube videos like me. Like, you know, when I make them YouTube videos where, say for example, like the riding and driving experience, or the one where I'm talking about my nasty tenants, or the one where I'm talking about the DIY tradesman, where I'm doing lots of different shots around my house. I don't think people, yeah, maybe people do videos similar to Danny, but I don't think people do it exactly like that. I've never seen another YouTuber do videos like that. Now, maybe there probably is a YouTuber who does, but I ain't seen no other YouTubers, and I think my ideas are really, yeah, man, need credit. Yeah. I think like my ideas are original and that, innit? So like, definitely, I feel like I need to be fucking fly. I need to be paid for my effort on YouTube. And you know what? That's the thing. Even if I don't make it on YouTube or get paid for the stuff I've done on YouTube, one day I will get paid for it. Yeah? It might not even be the book sales. Yeah. Say for example, when this book comes out, I might not make any money from the book. Yeah. So I might not make no money from YouTube. I might not make no money from the book. But that book might get me an interview on the BBC. And then they're like, rah, this guy, yeah. Oh, can you go to secondary schools and help mentor the young people and stuff? And bam, that's where you get paid. That's when I get paid. But back to my original point where I was talking about it at the right beginning of the video, 2 hours ago, where I was talking about if you tell your idea to someone who's got a small mind, they will tear it down. Small-minded people will tell me, don't jump on YouTube. But see, look, it's freezing up again. If I didn't jump on YouTube, then I would never have made that book. If I never made that book, then I might not have got opportunity to go on BBC. Now, obviously, this ain't happened yet. Yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, but this could happen, right? If I never jumped on YouTube, then I would have never have made a book. If I never made a book, never would have got an interview on the BBC. Never get an interview on the BBC, wouldn't get exposure. People might want to pay me to go into schools and help mentor young people. So it's all yeah. It's like climbing the ladder of success. Certain times you might not see no results in all these different things, but you keep trying and then bam, you might land the result. So yeah, you damn right I should be paid. Okay, yeah, I've seen something about premiering um like the videos and stuff like that, innit? But me, I will still always make like them my videos like non live videos, normal videos in here because there's certain videos that I just love filming in it. Like I do like filming those videos where I make lots of random different clips around the house and stuff like that. But they are long because the video might be a 15-minute video, but it would have taken me a couple of hours to do it. Yeah. Because I might be fucking up when I'm talking and shit like that or whatever, innit? Yeah. But for me, those videos are like the quality videos, innit? Yeah. Like there's one video I made, a Londoner in Northampton. I ain't released it yet. Yeah. That for me, I don't know. Yeah, I think that video is a banger, innit? Yeah. Yeah, I love that video on it. So stay tuned for that. Innit? Like, man, got bare videos in it. Yeah? Like, just because man go, see, this what happened. Yeah, I go a bit slow on YouTube, and people are like, oh, right, Jay's only released one video this week, or Jay's only released two videos this week, whatever, and they think that I ain't got that much videos. I've got bare videos. You see the video that came out today talking about the fake people, um, trying to fake value, trying to act like their time is in more demand than it is. But I shot that video a year ago. A year ago. What did I say in the video? It's August 26th. Man got videos back then, like I ain't got no videos that are older than that, but I've still got videos that I've released. Just I've got bare videos. Bare videos. Right now I probably got like maybe about 20 videos. Yeah, I think that's quite a lot of videos to have on private. I'm sure I've got about 20 videos right now. What do you guys think of the sound quality? Because I'm using my laptop, and when I played it back on my phone, I thought the sound quality was quite shit. What do you think of the sound quality? Do you think it's bad? And yeah, so the reason why I'm using my laptop is because yeah, the reason why I'm using my laptop is because when I was trying to use my phone, it was giving it to me. It could only film in portrait mode. I couldn't film it in landscape mode. So I just thought, you know what, fuck it. I film it on my phone. I film it on my laptop, should I say? Yeah, yeah. Kermit the Frog. I will do more videos of like my stories and experiences and that. Definitely. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Clark, about those videos take too long to film and edit. See, that's the thing. You say it's not worth it right now, but in the long run, it will because I believe the energy you put out there is what you'll get rewarded back, right? If if a man, it's like quality over quantity, right? You can make 500 videos just yeah, basic videos, just talking in the camera, whatever, yeah. Or you can make 60 or 80 videos, quality videos, videos that you know you generally put energy and passion into. Yeah? You might not even get paid as much for those videos, but you know what? You will get rewarded one day for putting that energy out there in it. So long as the content you're putting out there is good content and stuff like that, you get rewarded in other ways. You get rewarded in other ways. Prime example, isn't it? Yeah? There's this thing called the NIC EIC. Yeah, electricians can join the scheme. Yeah, if you've heard of gas safe, it's like a body, like an approved body for gas engineers. It's like Corgi. Yeah, so if you're a gas engineer, you will become a Corgi registered engineer or a gas safe engineer. If you're an electrician, if you want to become approved, right, and like join a recognized body, then you will join NAPIT or NIC or Alexa or whatever in it. Yeah? I busted my ass to get my NIC accreditation, as they call it. Yeah? I went and I done jobs for free. I done jobs at people's houses for free so that I could have jobs to show people. I was hungry. You know, a whole year went by. I never used my NIC once. I never wrote out an NIC certificate. But you know what happened? A month or two after I got my NIC accreditation, I got a job. And they made me the electrical testing supervisor. And on that job, believe you me, I worked every fucking day. There was only one day that I took off. This is for 4.5 months straight. I only took one day off, and that was to do an exam, because if I didn't do that exam, I would lose my accreditation. Yeah? I had to upgrade and do the newer version of the regulations. Yeah? That job I got, right, working on the construction site, they made me the supervisor. I worked there every fucking day for 4.5 months straight, apart from one day I took off. I would work Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. until 8 p.m., yeah? 12-hour shift. Even then, on certain days, man was working till 10 o'clock, yeah? 10:30, 11 p.m., only a couple times. Most of the time, if not all the time, it was a minimum of 12 hours, yeah? Monday to Friday. Then Saturday and Sunday, I worked from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. 7 days a week, 7 days a week, 7 days a week, 7 days a week, no break. Bro, I was turning over 10 grand a month. I would take home 8 grand a month. I was promoted to be the supervisor. Do you know why? Because I carried that energy as someone who's enthusiastic about their job, someone who's a hard grinder. So when I started this new job, they could see that this guy has that energy, he has that passion, he has that drive. Only a man with drive would work and do jobs for free. When you carry that energy, people will reward you for your hard work. I've made videos talking about being rewarded for my hard work in the past. One time, my college was giving out certificates to apprentices, yeah? And I completed my apprenticeship, so I worked for Haringey Council, yeah? So Haringey Council was like Tottenham, Wood Green, Hornsey, Crouch End, Highgate, Muswell Hill. That's basically Haringey, yeah? Some of Finsbury Park and that. I completed my apprenticeship with Haringey Council, and obviously the college were aware of it because they're the ones that sign off your national vocation, your NVQ, yeah? They said to me that, oh, we need you to come into college for the award ceremony for people to get their certificates and stuff, innit? And I was like, just send it to me in the post, innit? And they was like, no, we would like for you to come. I'm like, I don't really want to. They was like, please, can you come to the award ceremony, innit? So I'm like, all right, okay, cool. There was nothing stopping me from going that day, innit? So I went down. Good fucking thing I went down to the award ceremony. They were giving out all the different awards. Everyone got a basic certificate and award, yeah, just for completing it, right? They handed out all the awards for the people who done like air hostess course, like obviously bricklaying courses, and all the different types of apprenticeship, hairdressing apprenticeships and stuff like that. Then they gave out the special awards, yeah, special award for 100% punctuality, special award for I don't know, maybe inventing something new, whatever, innit? Yeah? Then there was another award. I'm just chilling, sitting down, yeah? The award for best attitude to learning. They called out my fucking name. I couldn't believe it. Like, you know when you're sitting in a crowd with 50 people, whatever, in it, yeah? You don't expect your name to be called out for an award or whatever, innit? Man got the award. You know why? Towards the end of my apprenticeship, it's to go into college on, I think it was a Wednesday. Now, you're supposed to be at college from 9 till 5 p.m. Towards the end of the apprenticeship, things start to slow down and stuff like that, obviously, innit? Yeah, because the course is coming to an end. The tutors then said to us, you can go home at 12 p.m. Yeah, you can go home at lunchtime. Yeah, or you can stay behind and go into the workshop and practice your installation. Yeah, so installing sockets, cutting cable, and making off cable, and bending stuff, and you can practice that because you're gonna have an exam in 3-4 weeks time, whatever, innit? Yeah, serious exam at that. Man had to go down to a college in a test centre in Kent. I'm from North London. I had to go down to a test centre in Kent and stay in a hotel for 3 nights and all that shit. Anyway, serious exam. It's called the AM2. The man said, you can go home at 12 o'clock, or you can stay behind for a couple hours and just practice and stuff, innit? Yeah? These men in my class, we know it all, innit? We're going home at 12 o'clock. Nah, not me. I was unsure about stuff that was on that exam. So there was no way that I was going home early, when I had the time to practice. Plus, I'm still getting paid, because when you're an apprentice, if your college day, you get paid for your college day. So I was only getting paid like £35 a day as an apprentice. When I go to college, I still get paid to learn, yeah? That's why I call it earning while you're learning, basically. There's no excuse for me to go home. Yeah? I used to stand and work in that workshop for 2 hours or whatever, every Wednesday. What happened? Man's gone to the exam, after I've practiced and prepared, gone to the exam. I'm not really feeling nervous or nothing like that. It's a serious exam. But there's other man there that I didn't even know, but other man there, nervous. Because them man ain't prepared. I was prepared. Now, I could have run out of time, but fortunately I completed the exam within the time frame. I had to install this, install that, do all this installation work. I went home after the 3 nights, because there's not just one exam over the 3 nights. There's multiple exams you have to do. You have to get all of them. You have to complete everything, right? You can't fail any. If you fail one exam, you fail all of them. You have to start again, yeah? Anyway, after the 3 nights, I've gone back to London, whatever, gone home to my mum's house, boom. About a week later, I get my exam results through. They said that I passed the exam. When I got in touch with man from college, the same man who they were going home early, going to the pub. Man are going to the pub, you know. There's a certain man, right, at my college, right? They knew that a pub, for example, would open up at, 12:30, for example, innit? Yeah. So rather than go to a pub, right, that's across the road, that opens up at 12:30 and having to wait outside for half an hour, they would drive half an hour away to go to a pub, so that when they arrive, the pub is open. Yeah? These are the same men who failed the exam. Not all of them, but some. Do you know why? Because they had the opportunity to study and refine their skills and polish up on stuff that they should know, that they don't know, right? But they don't, because they're lazy. That's why they failed the exam. So that's why I got an award for best attitude to learning, because I was the only person who used to stay behind after the teachers dismissed us and said, tutors dismissed us and said, you can go home. I stayed after work, after everyone could go home, and I studied. I refined my skills. I practiced the things that I was unsure about. Let me read these comments anyway. Yeah, Clark, if you're still there, you know what? I ain't even got iPhone, you know. I've got flipping Samsung S9. I've got Android, so yeah, right. Okay, in 14 minutes, yeah, after I hit the 3 hour mark, then I'm gonna um jump off the live stream, innit? Yeah. Imagine a man's almost been on a live stream for 3 hours, isn't it? But yeah, so that's why I got that award because I had a good attitude to learning, innit? Yeah. I could have gone home early and relaxed for the rest of the day, but I decided not to. I decided to, you know what? Let me practice what I don't know. Let me master what I don't know. And that's why I was able to pass my exam first time. So I put in the work, put in the effort. Talking about putting in the effort, fucking hell. I remember one time I had I was doing my inspection and testing course, and the inspection and testing course was really difficult. And the written exams are really hard. Like you really need to know your stuff. And I had two written exams to do. Yeah. They were spaced, I don't know, 3-4 weeks apart. Been studying this book, but not studying the book as much as I should have studied this book. And I went for this exam, and the written exam is a 2 hour exam, for example. The invigilator tells you, yeah, boom, it's a 2 hour exam. If you finish it before the 2 hours, feel free to leave the room. Yeah. So I must have finished it like an hour after an hour and 10 minutes, and I just, yeah, out the door. I'm thinking, yeah, man, pass that exam, you know, like, yeah, no problem. Up until this point in my whole life, I never failed an exam. Now, I failed stupid exams. Like when I was in year 11 going for my GCSEs, I didn't even turn up to my RE exam. I didn't turn up to modern foreign languages. Yeah. I didn't turn up to ICT. Yeah. But as far as any exams that were important, I've never failed the exam in my life. Never failed no motorbike test, no driving test, passed driving test, motorbike test, first time. Yeah, passed my exams, yeah, my electrical exams, all of them, first time. Never failed none of them. No maths tests, no English tests, yeah, no science, nothing. I didn't fail none of them, yeah. So anyway, a man's left this exam now, and I've called up my tutor about a week later to get the results or whatever. And he's reading through the results, and I can hear him on the phone, like, hearing him rustle through papers and that. And he said, sorry, Jay, unfortunately, this time you've been unsuccessful. What do you mean? Like, I had to ask him like 3 times. Yeah. Like, are you serious? I actually failed. He said, yeah. I didn't believe him. I actually went down to the college to see it for myself. I'm thinking, nah, I can't fail this exam. You know what happened? My next exam was due about 3 weeks after. I stayed there right until the end. I didn't leave. Yeah. Same thing. So after I passed that exam, so I got two written exams. Yeah. The first exam I failed. Yeah. I didn't. So I failed the first exam, and then the second exam, which is a part two, I went to that exam and um, I sat there until the end or whatever, and I passed that one. But I still had to resit my first exam. Now the resit for the first exam was 5 months later. In that time, I wouldn't be going to college, so I wouldn't be, practicing and revising and stuff like that, right? I'm not going to be learning anything because I'm not at college. In that 5 month period, from the moment I failed that exam until the resit, I revised every single day for a minimum of half an hour, bar about 5 days, I would say. Every day, bar 5 days for 5 months. I read that book in and out. I made my own notes. I used to revise. Man all revising in tinsel time. Man all revising. I got one local yard Jamaican Caribbean shop that I used to go to in Tottenham. Man was all revising in there for an hour. When I went to that exam in December, I was ready. Invigilator said again, boom, 2 hour exam. You can leave before the time. I thought to myself, I'm not leaving nowhere until my time is up. Started at the beginning of the exam, obviously, went to the end. From there, I went back to the beginning, worked my way through the exam, put down an answer in every single Rasclart box, made it to the end. Started at the beginning, made it to the end. Kept on checking my answers 2, 3, 4 times. I was not prepared to leave that exam room early because there's no way that I could have left that exam room thinking, you know what, maybe if I'd spent another half an hour checking my answers, no. No, 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 no. And yeah. But 6 weeks after that, or however long it took, I got my results back and the woman said on the phone that I passed. I needed that failure to realize, yeah, you can't get too complacent, man. Can't get too complacent. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good little experience, that, a good little life lesson that was for me, man. Can't get too complacent. You can't think you know it all, man. Even when you're confident, there's still a high possibility that you could fail, man. Yeah, and I deserve to fail that exam because the tutors them told me this book, you need to read it inside out. You need to master this book. Yeah. You need to study this book. And at first, yeah, you study it, you study it, you study it. And then afterwards, you can't even find the book. Yeah. And didn't pay attention to what the tutor said. Didn't take what the tutor said seriously until it was too late. But I learned a valuable lesson from there, boy. Yeah, I've always taken exams seriously and that, but yeah, from that day, I took exams even more seriously, like almost like my life depended on it. It felt like I was gonna die if I didn't pass that exam. That's how seriously I took that exam. Mm-hmm. All car test, driving test, man, take them exams seriously as well. And like some people are like, oh yeah, I just failed my driving test. No, failure for me is not an option. If I can, failure is an option for me if you know what you attempt something like you attempt a business, you attempt to do something. If you fail, that's cool, but you cannot fail an exam, like any exams to do with any subjects or whatever in it, because there is a textbook that you can read to get the answers from. So if you ain't studied that textbook, you've messed around. Yeah, all them times there you're texting on your phone, on Instagram, looking at this and that, and Yeah, you could have spent that time revising. One time you're going out with your friends and that, you could spend that time revising, which is way more important. Because your friends, they ain't putting no money in your pocket. If anything, your friends are helping influence you to spend money. Because your friends want to go here, they want to go there, they want to spend money in this restaurant, they want to go out to this club. Your friends ain't paying you your bills. Your friends ain't hiring you. So, yeah. You're in uni or something now and you're sitting your exams or whatever. No. You got a textbook, you need to study that textbook. You need to make that textbook your life. That's what I did. When I failed that exam, that textbook was my life. You know what? The textbook was orange. And that's probably why I wear this orange t-shirt. It's a subconscious thing, I swear. Literally, the textbook was orange. I even made a Facebook post on it after I passed that exam and I got the result back over the phone. Something along the lines of the greatest feeling in the world is when you pass an exam and you get to throw your textbooks in the bin. I threw my textbooks in the bin. I took a picture of it, posted it on Facebook. My Facebook friends and that loved the picture and that. I wonder if I can actually. Nah, all right. I ain't gonna have time to upload it now. Almost 4 minutes to go. Almost 4 minutes to go until a 3 hour mark I hit, man. Mad thing. Takes me back to my first official JY's TV video when I was talking about the truth about Tinder and the dating apps. Waste of flipping time, man. Too much variety. That's why no one ever makes a decision on it. But I think people they go on dating apps for the wrong reasons. There's people who go on dating apps to look for love. Dating apps are not meant for, you know, fucking something serious. Dating apps are for fun time, innit? That's it. That's the evolution of the dating apps. Because I know back in the day, dating apps were just ratchet. Yeah, people hooking up that day. Yeah, on some kind of like prostitute kind of shit. Now people all jumping on dating apps looking for love. Nah, fuck that. Go find love out on the street, man. You can't be on dating apps looking for love. Come on, man. Anyway, who's still locked in? Let me know who's still here, man. I've got 4 people watching, 3/4 people watching. Obviously, I know Nadia is still here. Who else is still here? AYLDN, you still in? Clark, you still in? Let me know, man. Yeah, mad thing though, isn't it? 3 hours, fucking hell. Well, almost 3 hours. Got what? 1 minute and 10 seconds to go until I hit the 3 hour mark, man. Shit. Literally a man right now just stringing out this fucking live stream to the 3 hour mark, man. Yeah, I probably will trim away the beginning of this video and then I'll upload it so people can watch the full length of the video on it. Just trying to build up my watch time, man. You need 4,000 hours worth of watch time, which is a fucking 4,000 hours of watch time. 4,000 hours of watch time is like 240,000 minutes to blood. Yeah, work hard whilst others are having fun. There was even one time, quick little story before I go, because I hit the 3 hour mark now. I'm done now. Um, One of my cousins was turning 30 years old. I think at this time I was 24. Remember, I mentioned in this video earlier, like when I'm doing this live stream earlier, if you was here, Ben, I mentioned that I used to walk around with a light in a box. I had a box on wheels, and I used to take the light into shops, and I used to try to sell the light to people to say like, yeah, boom, I got this light here. I'm selling um, brand new versions of this light. This is just like a dummy, a tester light or whatever, isn't it? One time I went into the right place, and there's a Turkish kebab shop next to a mini market that they was renovating, right? So the same people who owned the Turkish kebab shop were renovating this mini market. I went in there whilst it was still under construction. Like there's all holes in the ceiling, and the ceiling's half built and that. And I said, I've noticed that you lot are obviously renovating this mini market or whatever, innit? Yeah, like I got these lights. Like, are you interested in seeing these lights? You interested in buying any lights? And he was like, yeah, you know, I'll buy one from you, innit? Yeah. So obviously get the light, come back and then install it and we'll see how we go on it. Anyway, I ended up installing 6 lights in this guy's mini market, and I got paid like £240 for the night. Now I had a cousin's birthday to go to. Right? I said, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna go and make money. But I'm all fucking installing lights at midnight, on a Saturday night going into Sunday morning. I could have been out at my cousin's house partying. No, I'd rather make money, yeah, than have fun. Imagine, like, man all out, popping bottles and drinking and having fun, socializing and that. I'm all up on ladder and, yeah, midnight, yeah, when I could have been at a party. That's what it takes. Mm-hmm. That's the attitude you have to have if you want to be successful in it. You'll put work in over partying. Now, for me, it's easy to put work over partying because I don't give a fuck about socializing with people or nothing like that. Yeah. Anyone who knows me knows I like my own space. Yeah. I don't get lonely. Yeah. I like being on my own. So for me, to not be around people socializing is cool. Don't get excited. I like people and stuff, but being alone is nothing for me. Anyway, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Do you know what? I'm gonna trim some off of this live stream, yeah. Like the beginning bit of the live stream, I'll just trim it off, right? So the live stream might not be 3 hours, So I think I'm gonna go on this live stream for another extra 5 minutes or whatever it is, so that when I trim off the first bit of the live stream, when I upload the video, it will be a 3 hour video on my YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm gonna keep waffling on for another 5-7 minutes, get my time up. But yeah, man, hard work always pays off, man. Don't worry, guys. In the future, all the stuff I'm saying will be like, you'll see, man. It won't just waffle on it, like. I mean. Right, let's see what Nadia is saying. Always first to leave exams. I know. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Nadia, about leaving exams early and stuff. And obviously, if you're there and you're looking at your answers, you're going to change them and that. So yeah, I get it. But I don't know. And I made the mistake of leaving an exam early and I failed. So for me, in the future, when I go for another exam, I'm not leaving the exam early. Or I'd rather check over my answers, and unless I know 100% that that answer is correct, then I might change it, whatever, innit? Oh yeah, nice one, Mark. Yeah, been a subscriber for a little while. How long? When did you first watch my videos, and what was the first video you watched, Mark? What was the first video you've seen of mine? Man said long but great, you know. Yeah, fuck, you know. Yeah. I won't be doing another 3 hour live stream. Don't get it twisted. Nah. Maybe, maybe, maybe if I get people in and they're calling and stuff, then yeah, I'll do a 3 hour live stream because it's not that difficult. Mm. As man said, I want to have been able to do a 3 hour live stream without you subscribers watching it. So obviously, big up to all the subscribers watching. Man like Mark, girl like Nadia, man like Ben, man like AYLDN, man like Clark, yeah, and the rest of the man them that have gone to bed and that. In the next 4 minutes, I'm coming off this live stream for real. Yeah, I'm going upstairs. I'm gonna brush my teeth, wash my face, and go straight to my bed. And I'll probably wake up at like 9 o'clock or something like that. Yeah, for real. We're gonna watch. Nah, but usually, like in these exams, they have a clock anyway. Um, so you know, so you know how long you've got left and that. And plus, you can obviously ask the invigilator how long you how long, how much time you got. Yeah, no, yeah, my voice, yeah, it's starting to hurt a little bit after the talk, talking for so long and that. You know what? I'm like neighborhood watch around here. You know, any little noise and that, like I hear, I'm always looking out my window and stuff like that. I feel like I'm like the policeman of this estate. I know, I want to know everything that's going on. You know, like I don't want to know people. I don't give a fuck, but like I like to observe behaviors and stuff like that. Like, there's one boy always selling drugs and stuff like that on the estate. I ain't seen it for a while, but there was always this van that comes around at certain times and yeah, gonna go and pay the little drug dealer a visit and that. Yeah, I observe because obviously I'm at home all day, every day, and so I observe certain patterns and stuff like that, and so I know who all the drug dealers are on this estate. I know where people live and that. Yeah. Right, 1.5 minutes left, right, and I'm definitely coming off this live stream. But yeah, my dream house would be somewhere. I'd love to have as a dream house, uh, like a country house, so a big mansion, like £3 million mansion in the middle of nowhere. I don't want no neighbors, nothing like that. Yeah, I want my nearest neighbor to be a shop that's 2 miles down the road, if you get me. Yeah. I don't want to hear like on this estate. All I hear all the time is fucking barking dogs. To be fair, actually, throughout the night, the last 2 nights, I ain't heard no dogs bark. But, yeah, that would be my dream house. A nice mansion in the middle of nowhere, just dead silent. Yeah. The only thing I can hear is probably birds. Yeah. That's it. One day I'll get to that point where I'm in a £3 million mansion, innit? Yeah. Gotta take risks though, man. You ain't gonna achieve anything great if you don't take no risks. Yeah. We are our own worst enemies. Yeah. The only person holding us back is the person we see in the mirror. Ain't no government, ain't no police, ain't no white people, ain't nobody holding us back but the person that we see in the mirror. Stay wise. Shout out to all the people them that stayed throughout this whole live stream, even if you just came on and you're only here for 5 minutes, whatever. Yeah. Safe for watching, people. Good night.